There we go.
All right.
Oh man, the magic button.
I get to play I get to play. I get to play convention D&D this week. It was
Did you get a
fun
high
little
score?
one shots. Actually, yes, I have
All right,
trophies.
good job.
They're in my luggage, and I haven't gotten them back out yet because I have not had the energy to unpack.
It's pronounced lugage.
Says who?
Says me. I just
The
said it.
French.
Well, in any case, yeah, no, it was this PT Barnum Carney ass warlock was putting people on game shows. Good times.
I did that in Ravenloft, and it made Soul quit. He didn't want to play anymore after that. All right, I think I've pushed the correct button. I see a preview
I
window.
see you're live.
Hooray!
Oh, so that didn't. So my ramble about PT Barnum Warlock didn't go live.
As far as I know,
I'm
it
pretty
did.
sure it did. It did.
That's been
okay, cool.
immortalized for all the rest of time.
Excellent. No, yeah.
Well, until YouTube purges the servers or whatever.
It's gonna be a
I
sad
mean, one of the
day.
tenets of quantum theory is information can never actually be destroyed. So
So there.
That means all the dick pics are just forever now.
Well, yes, Edward Snowden told us that.
There's a guy I haven't heard about in fucking years. Is he still in Russia?
yeah,
Probably.
Maybe.
he's too smart to come back to the U.S. right now.
Well, I mean,
Definitely right
obviously.
now.
And oh wait, we're alive. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
Never mind.
Y'all are on
Wah,
thin
wah.
ice.
Just
But I stopped
mentioning.
myself. Can I get credit for that? I don't think I've ever stopped myself before.
Just mentioning Russia was enough. So, please, Brick Road, flog me for my indiscretion.
Most of what I know about Russia comes from driver cam footage on YouTube because the insurance situation in Russia is apparently so
Yeah.
wacky shack that just having a driver cam is just standard issue on every vehicle. So everybody is constantly filming everywhere, which means so much cool traffic stuff gets filmed. If you see like
genuinely not-
that meteorite.
Yeah,
Genuinely
that
not
too.
where I thought you were going with that. I thought you were going to say my knowledge of Russia is based on Tetris documentaries.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's talk about.
Which
Let's
is
talk about
about
Russia
where
behind
mine
the iron.
is.
Let's talk about Russia behind the Iron Curtain. That'll be great.
I am the man who arranges the blocks.
Buttface bought me a
classic.
copy of, what is it called? Tetris Forever, I want to say. And they've been steadily improving it because at first the game part of it wasn't that great. But there's like all this documentary footage about like how Tetris was made. And it's actually really interesting. And that's really all I had to go for with that segue. So I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Is Tetris Russia's most important cultural contribution in history?
No.
You don't think so?
It's a big one, but no.
I mean, rah rah, that Rasputin song.
I don't even
I
know.
thought it was German.
What, Tetris?
No, no, I'm thinking about Genghis Khan. Okay, never mind. That Genghis Khan is German.
No, Genghis Khan was German. He's Mongolian.
No, the '70s band, the '70s performance group Genghis Khan.
Now wait, we've already established Chris has never listened to music ever.
Yeah, don't give me band stuff. I can tell you if I've heard a song. I can't tell you what it's called or who it's by.
I want to
Same.
say that, like, the most important Russian cultural thing, I don't know why I thought of this, but, like, ballet.
Nah, Tetris.
Weren't they, like, huge
You got
in
ballet, you got music, you got mathematics.
Antivirus? Like, they do a lot of good.
And now
Botnets.
traffic cam footage, which is available 1,000 hours a day on YouTube.
You know, I'd be
So-
curious to see what every country's like most popular like meme category was. So if it, for Russia, it might be traffic footage, but like, what is it in, say, I don't know, like Bangladesh, or something like that?
August 1978, Rasputin by Boney M. So no, you know, I am conflating way too much disco in my brain right now.
Who has...
We should bring disco back.
It already is back.
Oh, I have 0 words for your summary because I haven't opened that. Oh no. Oh, I'm woefully underprepared. Hold on.
See, growing up the generation that I did, my parents grew up in like the prime disco era. So I, as a kid, like growing up, like all I ever heard is how terrible disco was, how disco sucks. It wasn't until I was an adult that I like heard any amount of disco music, and I'm like, this is fine. Like, this is just like goofy, fun music. Like, why would you hate this? And then I bought bell bottoms and installed a disco ball.
Yeah,
Man, my parents must have hated that.
All right.
There we go.
Who has a
I
100
have
word
words.
summary of all the trouble you got into in the previous session?
Keyhole dungeon. That's literally what it says right here. Keyhole dungeon.
like, what do we call it? Like, oh yeah, the trauma dump. That's where they just dump
Oh, yeah.
people. They experience their trauma.
Please
Wait
tell
till
me
the-
that was the episode title.
He hasn't put that. I went to like, I was like, what did we call it? I was like, oh yeah, we suggested it as episode title, and he hasn't updated.
I go
that.
back and do the archives in batches, and yeah, I've got that one labeled as trauma dump.
Okay, yeah, that's such a good title for it. We went to the trauma dump and dug around.
We dug up some garbage.
Yeah, some of it was our own, because that's just sort of what happened.
We had a like you became inordinately attached to the little like dancing headstone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember the headstone.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, you animated a headstone and bought and made it fight for us.
And then Brick Road was like, if anything happens to this headstone, I will kill myself, everyone here, and then myself.
There was apparently like some aftermath about Sumai was looking into this.
Yeah.
Yes.
She got mad at us because we were like, yeah, don't.
I asked you to help me, and you told me not to do any of this, and so I did it anyway, and now this is your fault.
No. We told her, like, she said, she told us she was going to continue to do it. She just wouldn't involve us because, yeah.
Well, she's royalty. She can do whatever the hell she wants, right?
She respected your wishes.
Yeah, and continued doing not as if nothing had transpired between us.
And then what happened?
And then an adventure hook continued that thread. As it should, right? We like content.
And now we have to play Pavian.
Yeah, now it's time for like crazy chess.
I think I have some kind of disability whereby all of my NPCs exude like mistrustfulness aura. This happened in Obojima last night. They had an encounter, a social encounter with this NPC, and at the end of it, they're like, "Well, that was stupid and pointless. That NPC sucked. We didn't accomplish anything." And I'm like, "She told you like 3 useful pieces of information that you're asking on. What are you talking about?" The NPC's name was
don't-
Tabitha Turnip.
Maybe that's why they distrusted it. I don't like AI generated names. Like,
No, this was printed in the book. This is I'm running a book adventure.
oh, you didn't randomly just generate that? Okay.
No, I ran Tabitha Turnip the way the book suggested I roleplay her.
I mean, it just has a very Caitlin Chubb vibe to it. I'm sorry.
Okay, does it help if I explain that Tabitha Turnip is literally a turnip?
Yes, that helps significantly, actually.
Okay.
Thank
Does
you.
it help if I again point out Chubbs were at Bilbo's birthday party? That's a canonical halfling name.
True.
But no, I don't think your NPCs are like dislikable.
He didn't say dislikable. He said
Mistrustful.
distrustful.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's also the word that I intended, but I just said a different word. Because I like your NPCs too, but I don't know. I feel like in this campaign especially, like I find that the majority of the NPCs we could just take for face value. In the
Especially
pirate
Ellie.
campaign, of course we didn't. Like, we're fucking pirates, right? Like,
Yeah.
you can't even. I couldn't even trust Sarah. Well, okay, that's not really it.
You should not.
That's not like a stone that I would have to throw very far.
To be
But
fair, Brookroad, your NPC walked up and said, "Hey, this girl is an ungodly abomination, and you should help me take her out."
Is that what she
in
said?
front of 2 people? Yeah,
I feel like we should go back
it
and
was
watch the
along
video.
those lines. But
yeah, and she said it. She was like dancing around, like, yeah, she's not human. So in front of the 2 not human party members.
Mm.
Yeah,
See,
she kind of.
You got all personally offended.
as you do,
Mm-hmm. Genevieve.
oh yes,
Towards the end of every year, there is a Pavillon tournament at Strixhaven. Each of the 5 houses has its own chapter of the Pavillon Club, and then there's a 6th house. Ooh, 6th house. Now I'm getting into the Elder Scrolls references. All right, we're gonna pivot this into a Dagoth Blight situation.
Sure.
No, there's a 6th house for the general population of campus and faculty and whatnot. 4 of these houses enter into this final tournament. It's the biggest Pavillon event of the year on campus, and Prismari has not been present at this tournament for years. Prismari, in general, doesn't give a great Pavillon showing. But
We're
this year, they're in it to win it.
like, it's just Prismari just bad at every extracurricular activity that has a competition in it, because this is not to ask for 2 nickels, but this has happened twice now.
Well, first of all, Pavillon is not nearly as big of an issue on campus as Mage Tower is. Mage Tower is a much bigger draw. Second, the people who are in the Prismari Pavillon Club. Remember, Prismari attracts a lot of artists, creative
Weirdos.
types.
yeah, we kind of get the leftovers, I would assume, right?
In some way, that's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, we're all leftovers.
Speak for yourself. I'm prime.
You could just say weirdos and be fine.
Well, I mean, potato, right?
So this year, Darkwood, Prismari, Quandrix, and Silverquill are competing in the tournament. And each of these houses has 4 players going to the tournament. So it's a 16-player tournament in total. And Genevieve, ever since you joined the club, you have been number 5 or 6 on the Prismari roster for Pavillon. But at the last moment, while you guys were all messing around in the trauma dump, which I'm just going to put next to the Saltburt on my echelon of great dungeon names. The number 4 player on the team was called home unexpectedly, and your name has been bumped up almost as a technicality to the number 4 slot. Which means you're going to be playing in this tournament in front of everybody in Strixhaven who cares about Pavillon. And well, I don't know. You tell me. How does Genevieve feel about that?
If this was the start of year 1, she'd be horrified. Now that it's year 2 and she's actually popular and actually kind of likes being around people, the thing that she's afraid of is that she's just gonna fuck up royally and let her team down. So she would be she would not be completely carefree. There'd be nerves there, but not in the way that old Genevieve would have been like freaking out.
Okay.
That being said, this is all she's been talking about in the dorms for maybe like however long it's been. And so I'm sure Geppa is sick of like sitting at this board and like, okay, drill with me. Ready? Go. And then Geppa's just like, whatever, dude.
Anyways,
She's
just like
she's probably what for a week straight? All your free time? Like this is what
Yeah.
Genevieve would do. Come on, Geppa, let's play. And she drags you out of your room.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how sick is everyone else of Pavillon?
Absolutely tired of it. In fact, Alistair makes it a point to be there as little as possible.
Mhm.
like 8.
Dolly is definitely a 10.
Dahlia started at a 9, so
Do I get to say a number here?
No.
0.
Hugo is extremely supportive of her efforts.
Yeah.
Are Hugo and Leo spending hours every day running Pavillon drills?
Like that's more like a Hugo thing. Leo's in the back with crayons making the cheering signs.
Every time Genevieve wins a simulated match, the tiger roars, and everybody thinks Dahlia's come back.
So the situation with Pavillon is that Genevieve is winning 100% of the games at the dorm. Nobody else is on her
Yeah.
level.
Well, nobody else probably knows how to play.
Yeah, no, Hugo's got a copy of Pavillon for Dummies propped up next to him the entire time.
And it's like a fake out where, like, inside Pavillon for Dummies, he's got just a secret copy of 50 Shades of Sand that he's reading.
So, question: are you like retconning the existence of chess? It's like it's all the previous,
So I'll
like
explain.
references. Yeah. Okay.
So D&D replaces chess with dragon chess.
Yeah.
In all of the official D&D materials, it talks about playing like a table game that's a game of strategy. They're talking about dragon chess. As far as I know, dragon chess is not a real game in as far as D&D is concerned. I do know people have published like board game versions of dragon chess. It looks like it's just chess with dragon pieces. That's what it looks like.
Mhm.
I replaced chess with Pavillon because in my novels, that is the table game that people play. It is played on a glass table with colored stones.
I'm just trying to just throw it out there that because if you're making that retcon, then it means there's a non-zero chance that the pieces can sprout spider legs and start walking around.
No, see, I'm fine with
That's-
that. That's absolutely, I'm okay with that. I can live with that.
Like freaking like the final match is going to be between like an artillerist artificer and yeah, we're gonna have that's gonna be the fight.
So, magical interference kind of stuff does not fly in Pavillon. Pavillon players are expected to play by the rules of the table game. The table itself is not magical. Unlike Mage Tower, where you're expected to go out there and use all of your abilities, or like sports versions of your abilities. And I would like to do another Mage Tower session once you guys are like level 15 or whatever. That's seems like a good way to just blow up the entire arena. So, Genevieve, you're being completely insufferable. You've alienated most of your friends. Hugo and
Oh,
Leo
when you
are...
put it like that, yeah, of course I had.
Okay. What kind of... So, let me ask this. Has Genevieve ever played Pavillon before she came to Strixhaven?
How widely known would Pavillon be? Because Genevieve's from very far, like she's off the world map. Like she's probably north of the map.
The game itself would not have originated in the Republic. Figure it would have been like a fad that kind of swept across the Republic 20 or 25 years ago or so. So, like, for a while, absolutely everybody was in it, and then the game really caught
before
hold in
Genevieve
some
was
places.
Born, so I would say probably not.
Okay. Bear with
Well,
me
if he's
one second.
if he's retconned, he's retconned chess into Pavillon, then like, well, you know that Jeannie's very famous for converting pieces of the game into her turrets, so that might be.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know if that would be. How well known would that be?
I don't know.
That's up to Treble.
Well, I mean, like, if anybody like has seen her fight, like, it depends on like how much violence she has perpetrated since she came back to the Republic because she would shoot somebody with a chess piece.
So my baseline assumption is that the Veritas brood that we all played with in Ravenloft, that the people in the Republic have very little baseline knowledge of them at all. Because remember, the scandal at the time was that Ruby was one of the heroes of the war, and she had all these family members that didn't have any major contributions whatsoever.
Yeah.
So
To
the
be honest,
the
I
baseline
kind
is
of-
that nobody knows what Jeannie was capable of.
Right. The way I've been kind of picturing it is that because at the end of the campaign, her and Victor kind of attach themselves to the Duke. So I figured that like she's probably most known for being one of the Duke's aides, I imagine.
I feel like
Yeah.
Jeannie came up with Pavillon.
Jeannie invented it.
Yeah, I think Jeannie would have invented it. It's kind of like, I hate this dragon chess game. This is so much better.
No, Pavillon did not originate in the Republic. It was imported from foreign lands, probably off away south. Maybe it originated in the tribal cultures of the desert. Ravenloft is not off to the south. Ravenloft is like inward.
Right. But like I just, like I said, like what Jeannie is or isn't capable of, like I said, she's probably most famous for being like an aide to Darkwood and the people that have gotten copies of her journal.
Mhm.
Probably, which is more of that's more of like a secret in the know thing. And then also she wrote the first draft of like the artificer courses at Strixhaven. Because it's like because Darkwood's like, we're gonna start a school, and Jeannie worked for him at the time, so she had to write fucking curriculum because that's the kind of guy Darkwood is.
Okay.
And then she had to do Victor's work too.
All right, so I'm about to load in a table, and then I'm going to share a secret with you guys. A secret which may or may not make any sense. So traditionally, Pavillon is played on a glass table. I could make a glass table in Tabletop Simulator. It seemed like it would be a big pain in the ass. In the book, the character is like, I want to learn how to play this game, even if I have to like make a table myself out of like rolled up cloth. So you can make like a rolled up cloth situation. Here's this thing. I don't know the rules to Pavillon. I have no idea how to play this game.
Cool.
Obviously, it's based similarly on like a Stratego or chess kind of thing. Conceptually, it's also based on the game Sivas from A Song of Ice and Fire, which George Martin famously never made rules for and has rejected all offers because he doesn't want there to be rules, because as soon as there are rules, it changes the context of how the game is used in the story. But Pavillon is also not Sivas, as far as I know. Maybe it is, I don't know. Nobody knows the rules. So, the first thing I want everybody to do is, looking at the table here, this is the full suite of pieces that are used in a Pavillon match. Pavillon is a game played between two people, just like chess or Stratego is. And I know that these are the pieces. I got these pieces from like an expanded chess community that makes like custom chess pieces and like custom rules for the game, and like some of these are just wild. I love we have a camel and we have a double camel.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what this was. Is this like a camel and its child, or
So the first thing we should do, I feel like, let me just explain how we're going to run this session and why it's going to be a waste of everybody's time. I'm going to run this Pavillon tournament like it's a Nomic. Has anybody played a Nomic?
Nope.
A Nomic is a game where you change the rules of the game as you're playing it.
Oh, it's like Flux then, except not a card game.
So we're going to start playing Pavillon. We're going to set up some base rules, and then as the game progresses, we will discover what the rules are, and we're going to force Raz to play by them.
I like this.
First thing we need to do is name these 16 pieces. So I figure there's 5 of you, and we'll let Raz name one of the pieces, and we'll just go down the lists until they're all named.
Have you seen CP
that's
Gray's
dangerous.
video on hex chess?
I did see that, and that's exactly how I knew how to color the hex board here.
Okay.
So the board is colored
Adjacency
properly.
is weird.
That's a fantastic video, and it's also not the first video I've seen about hex chess.
Okay, so I don't know why, but I love the grasshopper token.
Mhm.
This is Susan, and you must protect Susan.
Okay, so I have a spreadsheet here.
I'm not gonna
obviously.
call it Susan, but like
We
I don't
agree
know.
to-
I don't know
we agree
why
to-
I want this to be the most important token.
Should we really name the gray ones and then just copy the names on the other ones?
Probably for the best, yeah.
Where I want to start is like, what is the official Pavillon name for the grasshopper piece? I thought it was a locust.
I would just-
Yeah,
Oh. Hold on. Locust.
I don't know. It looks like a grasshopper to me.
Oh, we can
but
name it whatever you want. I'll name it Susan.
Yeah.
Watch me.
No, I don't know what the context of these should they like because the
There's no context.
There's no
There's
context,
literally no
Raz.
context.
I'm trying to
name.
make analogies with chess
We're
here.
we're
Yeah.
making the
Just call up a
context.
song
of
that
those-
would be cool.
I'm just
You
gonna
could
call
just-
it the hopper. Hopper. That's Hooper.
The
I almost
hopper,
misspelled
and
that.
you're saying that the hopper is the most important piece on the board.
Sure.
You must protect the hopper.
Yes.
Somebody
Uh,
write these rules in the Discord.
I'm keeping them on a spreadsheet here, but yeah, you can mark them down in the Discord and be like, Destel, why don't you name one of the remaining 15 pieces?
This is the Trine.
Which one? The triple crown guy there?
I have something for this.
Treble, what do you want to name?
This. It's the ambassador.
The ambassador. Oh, he's going to exchange with the
What
court
should
deck?
name it?
I go for that one.
Wait, are we playing coup or?
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
It's a turban.
McDowell?
The Athar.
This like rose looking one here, this rosebud.
Yeah. Looks
It
kind of
does-
like a Popat, so that's the Athar.
Yeah. My first thought was that looks kind of like a bishop. So yeah,
Chris, which one would you like to name?
good name.
I would like to name this one. Can we call it the Dalek without getting sued by Disney?
I'm going to spell it differently.
Just I don't think Disney owns.
I'm going to spell it Dallick. It's the Dalek.
Dalek.
That brings us back to Raz. Yes, this is what we're doing today instead of playing D&D. Buckle in. It's going to be a glorious
I'm
train
gonna
wreck.
pick this one,
Yep.
and I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Lune, because I actually liked Expedition 33 a lot. I don't know.
All right, Destel, you want to name another one?
Yep. Gonna name this one the Behemoth.
Which one? The elephant?
Yeah.
It occurs to me that the Aethar must be a Republican addition to the game.
Name for it.
Must
Or
have
they
been,
replaced the name of something else.
yeah, renamed the piece or something. Treble, what you got?
Let's see. The castle walls.
The two pegs
one.
north of the... Okay.
Bro, you can rename the token.
All right.
I think I did your ambassador.
All right, McDowell, you're up.
This is Adrex.
The dragon
Aw.
horse.
There he is.
Yeah.
We found him.
I would like to congratulate McDowell.
Yeah.
Up until this point, this campaign world has been completely disconnected. No, I guess that's not true. You guys put on a production of 50 Shades of Sand.
Yeah. No.
Never
I already
mind.
fucked that one.
It's,
up,
it's
bro.
literally been connected to all of them. Like, we connected it to Flumph Inc. We connected it to Pirates of Flumph Water.
We've already ruined it. Oh well. Chris, you're up.
Yeah.
We're
Into
gonna
the
call
trash.
this piece down here the goat, but it's G period O period A period T period.
It's also an
Why are you
ox,
memeing?
So
Why are you memeing?
we'll call it that, but you have to give me a good, plausible, in-universe reason. Like, what does GOAT stand for? You have that to think about. That you're just giving yourself more work.
That's fine.
Raz, you're up. There are like 6 pieces left.
Yeah, I'm looking at which piece calls out to me.
Lune, apparently.
Well, I've already done that. So. Yeah, I was actually thinking down here, and then all of them were named. So I'm back to square one. How about this one here? Oops, I can't actually tab it. Well, we're gonna call you. Oh, what is speaking to me? Sorry, I'm thinking about this too much. Let's look around the room for inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surrounded by squishmallows.
It is the Squishmallow.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Raz, I don't want to fixate you too much.
Yeah,
But
I'm just gonna go for a generic name there.
in Power Wash Simulator 2, when you go up to your office, there's a Squishmallow sitting on the couch.
Yay!
Yeah.
Which squishmallow is it? Is it a pig?
I don't know. I couldn't clean it, so wasn't interested.
Oh yeah. Well, you shouldn't. You should very gently clean them and then tumble dry, low heat.
Destel, you're up.
I am going to name this one. Come on. The Catabalipus.
The camel-looking one.
Yep.
But everyone just calls it shoat.
Yep.
Treble, I've got 4 left.
I just learned a really fun new word.
Mhm.
Apparently, a camel cavalry is called camelry, so that's what this is called.
The camelry?
Yeah, it's a real thing. That's a real
No.
word I just learned.
You made that
That's a
up.
word. That's a word I just learned, and it's amazing.
McDowell, there's 3 more left.
The Moopsie.
The Moopsie? Well, what is the etymology of the Moopsie? Well, where did that come from in your mind? Is it another Doctor Who reference?
No, it is. I can say for absolute certainty that no, it is not a Doctor Who reference.
Chris, there's 2 left.
Okay.
Both in the top row, the top corners.
We're gonna call that one the button.
The button.
The button.
And Raz, you get the honor of naming the last one.
Now, if I named it Raz, would I be in your novel?
No.
Oh,
None
do that, then.
none of this is making it into the novel. Are you kidding me?
oh, yeah. No, I think George R. R. Martin has the right of it to not define the game in any way. I'm gonna call it the Vessel.
The vessel.
Yeah. I was thinking about calling it Pavillon, but
Maybe that's what the
Didn't
Aethar
call
was
it.
called
It
before the game was appropriated.
yeah, it didn't call out to me. I now realize why Genevieve wanted to play this game so much is because the most important piece is a bug, and she loves insects. So she was super into it.
So here's 3 things that I know for sure about Pavillon. One is I imagine there's like the culture and presentation of the game is as important to adherence of the game as playing by the rules. So imagine like the game Go, right? There's all these, like you have to pick the pieces up in a certain way and place them on the board in a certain way. The presentation of the game is considered an art form, or was before it came to the Republic and we spoiled it. Second, in my novels, this might not be true at Strixhaven, but in my novels anyway, the culture of gambling upon Pavillon games is more exciting to people than the game itself. When Grandmasters play, people like to gamble upon the outcome. And third, there is some kind of ratings structure where playing well over time earns you a number of scabbards. And that's all I know. I don't know what scabbards mean. Or apparently, a player that is rated at 3 scabbards is a very good player.
You can redeem them for prizes at the box.
Yeah, you go out front, you turn them in, like tickets at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
It's like a karate belt is what it is. Sounds like you have to go.
So-
like,
rating.
So if 3 Scabbards is a very good player, would that be like Grandmaster? Or like how many 3 Scabbard players are in the world?
I have no idea. I don't know
Well, is it like
what the
thousands or like 10?
I don't know.
so what I'm picturing is like it's like a black belt situation, like or a white belt, yellow belt, and all that, and so you start essentially with no scabbards, and then you have to go to somebody with 1 scabbard for an evaluation,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not you don't have to beat them, but you just have to go there for evaluation, and they test you, and then if you pass, whether you win or lose, you get your scabbard, and then
Oh man, this sounds like Tetris the Grandmaster.
See, I figured it was more like Go rankings.
I don't know what go rankings are.
Probably like chess. Like
I'm just picturing you have to seek
Ranking.
out successively more powerful Pavillon players. to keep going up the ranks.
Is this Pavian or Pokemon? Like, are we going to 8 gyms?
You have to
get the 8
collect
scabbards?
Oh yes, okay, nope, changing it. You have to collect gym badges and turn them in for scabbards.
Okay, that's definitely not how it works in my novels, but I'm fine with working it that way in Strixhaven.
Oh
Is it
man,
like,
how far do we have to go for these badges? Like, is this campus wide or worldwide?
Oh, it's worldwide.
Basically,
no.
what you have to do is you have to go and collect. It's like basically when you join, like it's tradition for a Pavian player to make themselves a badge of some kind, whether it's like a simple wooden token or whatever, and then you have to defeat 8 people of your same scabbard level. So if you have no scabbards,
And on top of that, there is a market for forged scabbards.
Wow.
you can, and then you can go and so then you got to find 8 one scabbard people, and then you can then go to the Pavian Authority, I don't know, and get your second scabbard.
Oh man, this is such a pyramid scheme.
The Pavian Authority here at Strixhaven, like Al-Sahar Al-Azraq definitely sits the chair. Like, definitely on that board. 100%.
Like you have to get, like, there's a whole like association, so you have to like find like 8 registered individuals and defeat them in like Pavian combat, so it gets harder and harder and harder to go up the ranks.
Oh man, Genevieve wanted to be the very best, but she doesn't have time after class.
So Genevieve,
The
this
difficulty
does raise
comes-
the question of how have you designed your badge? Because apparently you've earned the honor to play in this tournament. That's a major threshold that you've passed.
It just has,
I just imagine it's like I don't know, it looks like the hopper, and then underneath it just says Genevieve with an exclamation point.
it's just, oh, I would have expected you to say your badge was Boswick.
I was expecting that too.
It's just this little
We still
Boswick.
Boswick.
It's just this Boswick token.
Just like writing your name on your badge, though, that's a pretty Genevieve mood.
Yes. No, she puts her name, she signs off on everything.
Has everybody seen the Pocatello city flag? That just says Pocatello in big purple letters. That's Genevieve energy.
I imagine that each province has an authority,
Mhm.
and that like there are certain ones that are soft. So like you're 2 scabbards, but you're from East Warren, or South Warren, so come on.
Yeah, I don't imagine there's a lot of Pavian happening in South Ward. I don't imagine the game
Right.
is...
So like those areas are considered soft either because the committees are, admit more people to make themselves look better, or just they have worse competition.
So with
Like the
Strixhaven...
scabbards is kind of relative, but like most people know. Yeah, I would imagine Strixhaven is actually probably pretty hard. Like the capital's probably the only place that's harder.
And that's kind of how
So
like
is it-
karate belts work too. Like it's all like you get ranked by one dojo, but that's not recognized by another dojo.
I'm picturing pop-up Pavian dojos in like strip malls in like small villages.
Chris, you had
Well,
an
okay,
idea?
so here's the thing. You can also lose badges. If you lose every 3 games you lose within a rank, you drop down like 1 rank.
Drop down a level. Yeah, that makes sense. So
I
up
don't
until
know.
now,
3 seems kind of low.
we've only been talking about like the culture and like the meta game around Pavian. The only actual rule I know is the hopper is the most important piece on the board. So I
For
didn't
now, until that rule changes.
I didn't go overboard in like making pieces, so I put down a board. The board is a hexagonal grid that is subdivided into triangular sections. And then I made these like little colored hexagon platforms, and then I made a silver, aqua, and gold set of the pieces.
Mhm.
So here's my next question. Because we're actually going to make Genevieve, aka Raz, play real games of Pavian today against real opponents.
Are my real opponents at the table? Because I've played Destil in a game like this and I won. So I'd like to challenge Destil again.
Wow, that was years ago now. Yeah, we sat down and we played stupid chess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we played chess, but they didn't know what all the rules were. They had to intuit the rules as we went.
I recall that the only reason I won was Destil was probably busy and or preoccupied and
No, I
forgot
think
that
there
the
was
rug
like some sort of
explodes.
there's like some sort
or
of
something.
completely off the wall thing that like we didn't ask.
You blew up your king or something.
Yeah.
The
And
bomb blew up a king. I don't remember now. There's a
Yeah.
video on Let's Racing Time somewhere.
there is a video somewhere of that.
Okay. So because four of my players are not in the Pavillon Club and have no real stake in this game whatsoever. But it would not be any fun to exclude 4 players from the game. So I'm going to assume, unless told otherwise, that the 4 of you, your characters are going to kind of be at the event to support Genevieve in whatever way that makes sense to you.
True.
Sure.
Like, I hear Leo's making big crayon signs.
Like, yeah, like I feel like halfway through, Leo gets asked to leave because he keeps yelling.
Alistair has made Genevieve a theme song and plays it every time she walks in the room. He's got a different song for when she's thinking about her turn. He's got a song for when she's waiting on the other player to go. He's written songs for every phase of this game.
I'm picturing
So
like
what I'm
Genevieve
hearing
is
is-
contemplating a move and he starts playing like the riff from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Either that or dun 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 dun.
Okay. But you as players are going to have an active role in putting together the rules of the game and then playing one out. And we'll see what kind of wonderful disaster it is. The question that I have is, are any of you going to be on Raz's side of the table, or is this going to be a 1v4 situation?
What
do
would
you
it mean
mean?
to be on his side of the table?
Well, like in Mage Tower, we had 2 of you play your characters on the field, and the other people played the characters on the other side of the field. I want Raz to actually play this game that doesn't have rules, but like we could have two players playing Genevieve, playing Pavillon, right, and then the other 3 playing the opponents. Or we can just say that Raz has to play Genevieve alone, and everybody else can collude on the opponent's side of the table.
I want to be an opponent.
I'm gonna be an opponent.
Yeah.
If I defeat you all, I get all the experience points.
You get all the badges, that's for sure.
Well, I
So
heard-
like, how many is this? How many matches are in this Pavillon thing? Are we just doing one?
I have no idea. I have no idea what's about to happen. I have a general
right.
framework for how I'm going to work the Gnomic, and that's all I know.
All right.
I don't even know if what's about to happen is going to be fun. It just might be.
Can you copy names over to other tiles?
I don't think
I
there's a
don't
quick
think
way
so.
to do that.
No.
Oh, okay. Should I get to work on doing that?
Do it.
Raz, it sounds like you're going to have more work on your hands, because it sounds like you're playing all 4 of them.
I mean, yesterday was board game, so I'm in the board game mood.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Well, yeah, but those board games had rules.
When you're starting to learn board games.
It's like he's playing 4 different board games today.
So, I had a thought. It's like if it's a 1 versus 1 game,
Yeah.
you use these tiles to stake your claim. Like, say I do this and this.
Somebody is helping.
Your starting location.
Yes, that is where you place your starting pieces, because there's 16 pieces, and there are, I believe it's 8. 1, 2.
That's 7. That's 14.
Yeah, it's 14.
Do players alternate picking starting locations or something?
They
Why do you
can.
need to do that? Like, your starting position could just be putting your, like, there doesn't seem to be a need to mark that when you can indicate it just by putting cards on the board or creatures on the board.
True.
So Dessel's thinking
Those
more like a
large
Stratego kind of thing, where like you're setting your pieces up one at a time, back and forth.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was picturing as well.
Okay.
So my vote for those large things is those large things designate areas that you cannot move on the board. They block off that section.
There are 4 different colors. They can all do different things. So we like the idea of there being like a board setup phase rather than like in chess, the board comes pre-set up. All the pieces are already on the board in a specific way. In Stratego,
It's
you
like-
start the game with a board setup phase where everybody puts their pieces down, alternating.
I would say that you have to choose an edge first, and then you have to put all your pieces along the 3 larger tiles within that edge.
I think
And all
the
the
board
edges.
setup phase depends on your ranking. So
Well, that
people with
gets-
only one scabbard or less are more restricted than people with more scabbards.
That doesn't seem.
That's never going to come into play for us today. Okay, I'm going to say pause. Like, everybody stop what they're doing. I'm humbly going to request that you save the board in its current state.
Oh, it's already saved. I've already got it. Oh, with the names.
Okay,
again.
good.
Yeah, let me,
With all
hold
the
on. Let me
names that
save
I
it.
just moved.
I'll save it again with the names.
Yeah.
Your request is granted, and that's the last nice thing I'm going to do for you today.
I don't know about that.
So
You're quite nice in general.
no, I'm going to see if I can change your mind on that. So two
You've been
players.
trying for like 10 years, so.
So the two players pick an edge of the board, but they don't necessarily have to pick opposing edges.
I would think not. And
Who-
then your deployment area is the three
Flowers.
The three
Yeah,
adjacent
flowers.
spaces.
How do we determine who
along
picks their
that
edge first? Because
High roll? Sorry, coin flip?
coin flip.
Yeah.
So the edges are all identical. So really the choice comes down to the counter pick.
Yep.
Because the opponent would then be
Yeah,
able
you
to...
want to, right, exactly. So you'd want to the winner of the coin flip gets to pick second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it'd be easy. You just put a hopper in one hand.
Or you know
and
what?
the
You could
button
do
in
something
another
like
hand.
you could do the winner
Just
of the
draw
coin
one.
flip gets to the player who picks their edge first gets to put their piece second. So I pick an edge, you pick an edge, you do your first piece, I do my first piece, and then you actually have more. Like there's play counterplay there of having more or less information.
Okay, I'm typing this as we go. So
Yeah.
So there's would be three. If I'm your opposition, I have three choices. I can play across from you, I can play next to you, or I can kind of play the caddy corner.
That assumes that all pieces move the same in all directions, which I think is probably safe. Like I hope we don't end up with someone who can only move right.
That would be gnarly. All right, so
Yep.
player one picks an edge, player two picks an edge, then player two places the first piece, player one places their
Yep.
first piece, and then they alternate. Got it.
I think
So
I think that's a good deployment system.
I think that the first piece should always be the same. I think you should say, so let's say you pick this, so you put this down here, and this is the castle
I think
walls.
for the sake of making deployment quicker, you should have to place one additional piece each time. So first you place one, then you place two, then you place three, until they're all down. Because otherwise the deployment's going to take like an hour.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm down with that. Let's assume that Genevieve in her first game of the tournament gets the second edge placement. And I'm also assuming there's fancy names for the three options, whether you decide to play across, adjacent, or I don't know what you would even call this.
Caddy corner?
Caddy corner.
The ocean, the river, and the stream.
The ocean, the river, and the stream.
Oh, he's going full, whatchamacallit with it? Mahjong. Like north wind, south wind.
Oh man, what side of the table is Genevieve
So,
sitting
Rez,
on?
if you play the ocean, you're playing across from your opponent. If you're playing the river, you're playing adjacent to your opponent. Well, if you play adjacent to your opponent, wouldn't you be sharing a corner hex?
No, the river is one tile between you. So river is this to this, and stream is this to this. Ocean is two edges between you, river is one edge between you, and stream is zero edges between you.
Well,
treating
if you have no
this
edges
as an
between
edge.
you, you would overlap in the middle.
No, you can't do that. So like basically you would just
Hmm,
you
yeah,
would
you're
say
right.
that the rule
Are there
well,
enough spaces though?
Well,
There's
you would just say
7 on
the
each
rule
one.
that like
Yeah.
you pick a center square and then your territory is the one the two hexes.
I mean, it
on
might make
either
the game
side.
go faster to allow a contested deployment area on the most aggressive.
There's plenty of
Oh, yeah.
spaces you can just
Like-
have a contested hex.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you're putting them down, like, so if this is just the free-for-all zone, whoever plays first could deploy, like, right here.
Yeah, but then the next player
Against
can
the
put two
opponent.
pieces on the other side.
Well, you
flanking
don't
them.
necessarily have to do that on the first round.
Right.
It could be a gambit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so we'll just
Which
leave
is
it like
fine.
that and see what kind of glorious
Sure.
mess we get into. So just
Sure.
the four of you guys need a team name. How are we going to refer to the four opponents?
We're all from different. Like she's got to play multiple games against multiple colleges, doesn't she?
Yeah, but I'm thinking the four of you guys are going to represent one player at the board playing against Genevieve.
Oh.
I thought Pavian was playing teams of 4.
So there's going to be two players at the table. One player will be Raz playing Genevieve. The other player will be four of them playing, let's
Alizar.
say,
Let's just say she immediately gets placed against Alizar round 1.
ooh,
Bad luck.
that's rough.
Worst seed
Yeah.
in the
I
tournament.
thought he wasn't in the team.
He's not.
And that
in-
was why there was the Bane that I was building.
He's not on
He's
your
in a different
team.
college.
He's in a different
He's on a
college.
different-
Oh, he's in Quandrix. Oh, yeah, no, that's no
I thought
problem.
he was in Lorewood.
Silverquill.
Silverquill, okay. We were all wrong.
Wait, Silverquill? Oh, okay.
I think so. I'm not going to look it up.
Well, he's like a brainiac.
But yeah, I want
I
something for
assume.
all 5 players to
Yeah,
do.
he's
So
in
we have
school.
Genevieve playing herself, and then the four of you are going to be colluding, making the other players' moves.
Mhm.
So let's say that the opponent has taken this edge of the board here. And Genevieve now has to decide whether to play the
I like this
ocean, the
edge.
river, or the stream.
River. I'm gonna go across.
Okay. And then Genevieve gets to place her first piece in this hex, or this hex.
So I can use any of these 7 tiles in here, right?
Yeah, that's my understanding.
Sure. Let's do that.
Starting out by placing the trine, very aggressive.
Okay, so I have an idea on the button, the warrior, and the trine on how they work.
Okay.
So
Oh, I
just-
don't even get to know how they work before we place the pieces? I'm already at a disadvantage.
Well, I was going to talk about how they worked, and then you guys were, let's put them down.
Yeah.
No, I didn't realize that I could wait
It's a
and
free-for-all
stall.
open exchange of ideas for Raz's nightmare. What do you got, Treble?
Okay,
There we go.
so
I placed the pieces. Go ahead and explain them. No.
so if you look at them, it's 1, 2, 3. So that is when you quote unquote activate them. That is so the trine can move 1 space, and but when it activates, it attacks in a 3-space cone
Okay.
around it. So like, let's say it destroys pieces like in this space, including your own. So it can do friendly fire. The warrior does 2, and the button does can move 2 spaces and destroys 2. The button can move 3, but only does 1.
Okay, let me see if I got this right. You're saying the button can move up to 3 spaces forward and then attacks the
Uh-huh.
space immediately in front of it.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, like, I don't necessarily say, like, yeah, it's just like whichever like space you want to do.
Move
in
3
any of the adjacent-
spaces, move 3 hexes, and then attack 1 adjacent space.
Yeah. And then the warriors move 2 spaces, attack 2, and the trine moves 1, but it can attack 3 adjacent spaces. So now we have attacking.
Okay, that seems like a disaster waiting to happen. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Genevieve has placed her trine here. very aggressive move at the outset. The commentators have
I
a lot to
have
say
an
about
idea
that.
for a rule.
Yeah.
The hopper moves to the same relative space in any adjacent larger flower.
So that's one of its abilities, but it should be able to move within its tile. Like, so maybe this isn't allowed,
Are we
but
saying?
you could move around your flower and then hop over.
So we're saying that
Whatever.
the designated lines here on this hex grid, these create flowers,
That's what
Ooh,
I've
that's
been told.
and
yeah.
the
You call
hopper.
them eddies, you go with the water theme. Nah, it's a mishmash because this game has been played a million different ways. Yeah, they're flowers.
So we're saying the
hopper
hopper.
teleports to the same position in any adjacent flower.
But it doesn't
What's-
move
what-
within its flower.
I think you should be able to move it, but it can only move within a flower or hop to an adjacent flower. And it can only move one space at a time.
Okay.
What's to stop it from like? How do you catch it then?
You have to block those spaces in the adjacent flowers.
Oh, okay, yeah. So like, if you make it where you have to block, you have to move to the adjacent flowers.
I have a rule.
What if we accidentally create like an incredible board game?
Then we'll all be filthy rich.
Great. What do you got, Chris?
All right.
All right. So the goat is able to switch spaces with any adjacent token.
So
That
And it
include
can move
enemy
two
tokens.
So what does GOAT stand for to allow that?
It's
That was-
the grabber of all things. And the name is originated because Victor and Jeannie were playing a game of Pavillon, and Victor got really frustrated, so he just grabbed all of Genevieve's pieces, or Jeannie's pieces, and said he won. And so Jeannie started giving him shit.
So okay. If
Just like Victor and Genie are like the reason there's a Pavillon Club.
if the goat is here, you're saying that the goat can swap places with this trine.
Yeah.
And it can do that with your own pieces or with enemy pieces.
Or with enemy pieces, either one.
So it can never attack them, which is fine.
Okay. Is
I
the
think
goal of the game destroying the enemy hopper?
That seems fair.
Okay.
Destroying or capturing.
Destroying or trapping it, I would say. So like
What-
if you surround it by, like, you know, if you have a piece here, if you have blocked all like possible like flower moves and then have it surrounded, even if you can't attack, I think you should still win. Because at that point, it's just a matter of. So either the hopper has no moves or you destroy it.
So Genevieve has placed this trine. Do you have enough information now for the opposition to place their first piece?
We're gonna be over here, right?
You guys are
I thought you were here.
on these 3 hexes.
All right. Are we saying that you have to place the same exact piece?
No.
Or
No.
Okay.
You place whatever you want.
And
Now
now
you get to place the second piece.
Genevieve places 2 pieces.
I thought the second player would put 2, and then the other player would place 3.
Yeah, I thought it
Again,
was
just
back
think
and
forth.
deployment
Okay.
would go faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it that
All
way.
right. I'll somebody else can place something else.
The Aethar in the central hex. A common strategy from the Baroque period.
So what do we think the Aethar does?
Pieces adjacent to it can't be captured.
Okay. So
you
are
mix Aethar with the goat.
Okay.
so I'm thinking that if
Wait. Oh, I was muted this whole time. I am fucking.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Hi, Victor.
So my thought for the Aethar was he can it's kind of like a kind of bishopy where you track the lines
The colors.
along a hex.
Yeah. You go to the same color tile.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So
exactly.
the Aethar can move
That's
to
how
any.
Bishop moves in X chess.
Are we saying any color, any tile of the same color around it, or any, or exactly like a bishop, which would be any amount of distance along that line?
I think any amount of distance. I think we need some mobility pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, rapid defense deployment.
Then I'm going to type moves like a
But-
hex bishop because I know what that means,
Yep.
and Destel knows that
Yep.
what that means.
Okay.
So, real quick question:
Yeah.
should we have some way to, since should one of these get your like bring your destroyed pieces back to life?
Maybe.
I mean, if
Like
you want
re-
the game to end or take forever.
I'll tell you what, let's do it this way. Raz, why don't you decide how one of these remaining pieces operates and then place 3 pieces on the board?
Do you have like a document where you're typing in the rules currently that I could look at?
Not that you can look at, but I do have a disorganized text file and a badly set up spreadsheet.
Oh, I was hoping you put this on a Google sheet or something that I could look at because I've already forgotten all of this.
Oh.
Let's see here.
It's okay. The rules are decided before each match and only last as long as people remember them.
Then they evaporate. So we don't yet know how the vessel, the Dalek, the Moopsie, Lune, the castle walls, the ambassador. Like a lot of pieces are still.
All right. So here's my idea. So I'm gonna take Lune.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put them in a tile. And so Lune can move 1 space in any direction, or that's what these pieces are for. Oh, that's the wrong button. She can do that. Oh no, they don't move with it. Oh, everything is terrible.
What
Oh.
what are you going for? I'm
trying to rotate the board, like to have like you can rotate everything in the space in the flower 1 space clockwise or counterclockwise.
So you're thinking. So Lune is going to rotate everything, either clockwise or counterclockwise, and you're thinking that like these little platforms are there to facilitate that movement.
I thought that would be a really good way to facilitate that, but Tabletop Simulator has let me down once again.
Tabletop Simulator.
Well,
I was
you
gonna do that, and now the pieces have.
You can still do that just to put the. So I guess the question then is if Lune does.
Oh, there we go. That's what I want. This is what I want. You have to actually pick up the piece. So here's where they were before, and then this is now their new position.
So if you pick it up off the table, then you can rotate it. You're happy with that?
Yes, and then you just have to like manually sort back,
think it would
and
just
all
be
your
easier
pieces are
to
going to spin around. But
I think it would be easier just to move them manually.
no, I agree. But like when there's like 6 of them, so I don't know. That was an idea I had. But something to rotate a flower. So Lune rotates a flower, or it moves 1 spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a property of this gray platform? Like, do we care that the platforms have different colors?
I don't think that the platform colors matter. I think that like each team probably just gets a pair,
Okay.
and then it's like a board game. You choose your favorite color.
So you have two more pieces to place because you put down your Lune.
Okay.
I noticed that 2 of these
sorry.
pieces out of the 16 have proper names, Lune and Adrex. Well, everything
Adrex.
else has a title. Oh, is it the Adrex?
Everything should be the now. Somebody went and fixed that, and I actually like that better.
Okay, I will fix that on my spreadsheet too. The Lune, the
let's-
Adrex.
Yeah.
To prevent the connotations of a person's name. It's a title.
And for the record, Raz, I also like Lune, and I just wish she was in a better video game.
Luna's
She's in a
probably my
great video
favorite
game.
character. There needs to be more pieces that attack. Like I can't see that this game because only
The
these 3
Dalek.
things attack, right?
The Dalek attacks. The Dalek does a ranged attack.
Is there a relationship between the Dalek and the Moopsie? And is there a relationship between the Catoblepus and the Camori?
There should be.
We can discuss that after you place 2 more pieces.
What is this? I don't know what this is. We're gonna put it here.
That is the ambassador.
Ambassador.
So, the idea I was thinking was
Let Raz place his final piece before we throw more rules at him.
sure.
We'll take Adrex and we'll put him here.
Okay.
You hear oohs and ahs in the crowd.
Yeah. The frontline Adrex. Very unorthodox move. Very indicative that this is a Prismari player, ladies and gentlemen. And then Aqua's going to place 4 pieces. Is that how you wanted it to work?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, you should have 1, 2. No, never mind. This is right. I can't count.
So if people disagree with this, I was thinking that the castle walls, it has to be in the center of one of your 3, and it can't move, but it makes, I guess we're blue. Let me see, hold on.
Yeah, hands off.
So like this would be your castle. So this like certain units can't. So for example, like you can't attack or move into this with certain units, but like the ambassador can go in and out and can destroy the castle walls. Kind of like a spy thing.
So most units can't get into a castle or attack into one, but some units can.
Yeah, some units can. We'd have to determine like what units can and what units can't.
Is there
Maybe
any way
the
to
Dalek and the Moopsie can attack into, since they're like somebody said they're ranged.
Is there a way to
they're
move that
siege
blue
engines?
platform once it's down?
No,
No, that's
It's
locked in
there.
place. And that's where you decided
Yeah.
to place your team's castle.
right.
And you hear the announcers. It looks as though Al-Sihar Al-Azraq is going with the. We fully expect to see the hopper placed in the castle next. Would be a very orthodox approach. Very
There it
expected.
is.
Nobody goes with a frontline hopper.
And then
Man.
I'm just gonna move these up just to indicate we kind of have rules for them. I'm just trying to separate the ones that we don't have rules for.
Sure. The behemoth goes down in the front line. I think there's one more to place.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yep. There.
The goat,
The goat.
the grabber of all things. Okay.
The grabber for short.
Then it comes back to Raz has 5 to place now.
How many am I putting on 5? Okay, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
I
is
got it.
much faster.
I got to do this. Oh no. How do I line them up? There we go.
I tried really hard to make those the proper shape, and Tabletop Simulator just was not happening.
Yeah, no, that just seems like an impossible feat.
No, I know what the problem is and what I did wrong, but I didn't feel like fixing it. The hopper goes into the castle, as usual.
I'm sorry, how many was I putting that in? 5?
5.
What was the Aethar? The Aethar was you can't
Adjacent
I don't think
pieces.
they either got rules.
Adjacent
Okay.
pieces
The
cannot
Aethar-
be captured, and it moves like a hex bishop.
Let's remove the can't be captured, because that was before we had the Hex Bishop rule, and that's just going to make things really awkward.
Yeah.
So just moves and captures like a Hex Bishop, I think, is probably makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that would make it an attacking piece.
Very good. Should we have an assumption that pieces can't move through other pieces, like in chess?
Well, I don't know how that would work with like a hex bishop. Like if you had two things here, could you not move here?
Yes.
Yes. You can. So, like in a situation we've got
And
this Aethar and this behemoth there, a bishop could move from this space to this space. Those spaces are considered adjacent for a bishop. You can slip through them. That's how it works in hex chess.
Yep.
So I'm just going to use this as an example. So is this a legal move? With two things here.
This would be a legal move, like that.
Okay.
And then this is a little more powerful than a hex bishop because the Aethar can be rotated to a different color if need be.
Can it? How?
With the Lune.
With the loon.
With the
Yeah, the Lune.
Oh yeah.
You can turn a brown bishop into a
And the
black
goat.
bishop. And the goat can swap. Oh, these Aethars
Wow,
are
that's
overpowered.
Wow, actually, like, are we accidentally making a good game?
Probably not.
I have reservations.
It's more about the process of making it.
Are we
Yeah.
are we accidentally making some stupid tactical mini game from a JRPG?
That could be. I
They
don't
would
know.
have fewer rules as a
2,
minigame.
3, 4, 5.
There would be 6 million pieces, one for every random encounter in the game.
Okay,
Okay.
I deployed.
So, I'm thinking somebody said that these should be ranged attackers. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
the dog should be a ranged attack
well,
up to the entire board. Or 3 squares, whichever is more reasonable.
I was thinking of like treating them like artillery in Advance Wars. Does anybody? Am I the only one? I'm not the only one who's played Advance Wars, right?
No, I played it.
I have not.
So you can.
Elaborate.
Okay, so the Dalek can move 2 squares, or shoot 2 or shoot 2 squares.
Is it exactly 2 or up to 2?
Exactly 2. So like
Okay.
like it can't attack like adjacent targets. Like so like
And then must it move 2 and must it move exactly 2?
well no, it can move up to 2, but if it moves it can't shoot.
So move or shoot, but not both on a
Move
turn.
or shoot, yes.
Okay.
So this one basically could attack this, can't attack this square, but could attack this square. And this one can move 1 space, but can attack this square and this square, but not these 2.
So it has a range of 3 to
I'm-
4.
That's where you had it, right? And then you had this one here. Is that
So-
correct, Raz?
Yes.
What I got from that is the Dalek, which is the one with
We should be
one
grabbing
one
those.
level of pegs.
One turret looking guy.
Move
Yeah.
either
Yeah,
moves
we should use the
exactly
gold
2
pieces
hexes
for it.
or shoots exactly 2 hexes. The Moopsie, which is the double decker one, moves exactly 1 hex, but then can shoot at a range of 3 to 4.
Yes.
Do these shots have to be in a straight line?
Let's.
I mean, the Daleks would, of course, because it's only going 2. But could a Moopsie attack 1, 2, 3?
I would say straight line only.
Straight line.
Well,
Yeah,
a
straight
range
line only.
range 2 does not need to be a straight line. So if I'm here, that would be 2.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you're right.
So we're saying that that's not what we want, right? It should only be along.
Only in
the
straight
hex.
lines.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the
If it was-
artillery's down.
I think simpler is better.
And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
Aqua
Otherwise,
has,
we're gonna have everything's gonna just die immediately.
maybe the games are quick. I don't know. Aqua has 6 to place.
Oh man, you spend like an hour doing setup, and the game lasts 3 minutes.
Maybe this is the game. Maybe the setup is the game. Like
The setup is the game.
you reach a point in
Which
setup,
ones
and
don't
then
we have rules for yet?
let's see. I don't have rules for the vessel. The ambassador we're saying can attack into castles.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't have movement
Basically-
rules for the ambassador.
Uh,
I don't have rules for either camel or the behemoth.
Okay.
Our behemoth is down, but I had an idea for that.
Okay.
I think the behemoth should move in a straight line as far as it wants. It can't jump pieces, but it can run into pieces, and it cannot be removed or moved.
Can it destroy a castle if it
Can't
runs into
destroy
a
anything.
castle?
It's a blocker. It can
It's a
move in a
blocker
straight
piece.
line until it encounters an enemy piece or is short or over a less distance, and it cannot be removed or moved by other pieces.
So you're saying,
that-
does it move like a rook? Is that what I've heard?
Yeah, it would move effectively like a rook in hex chess.
Got it.
So that actually plays into what for the movement rule. I was thinking of the ambassador. So the ambassador can only move 1 space,
Mhm.
but it can't be killed and it can't be taken. But it can be blocked. So like you could move if you put, so instead of the straightest line, so you have to delay the ambassador before it gets to your castle.
Can it be? Can it capture?
No.
Okay.
The only thing it can mess with is the castle
Okay.
walls. And then after it captures the castle walls, then we can say it,
Then you remove it, I suppose. You don't really need it anymore.
yeah, and then it's removed in the attempt.
Yeah. Because that could be a good thing. You have fewer pieces in your way.
I think there's
So we have 6 to place in teal.
yes. I think there must be a very interesting cultural story on why this spy character is called the ambassador in the game.
Right.
Like there must be a long storied history there.
Oh, I mean, like,
We
you
got
play
5
coup.
more.
The ambassador is such a liar of liars. Like, if you say, "Oh, I have the ambassador," I exchanged the court deck. You don't have the ambassador.
Nobody
You never
ever
have
has the ambassador. In fact, I've checked
Nobody
the decks.
has the ambassador.
The card doesn't
Except
exist.
always-
Except
Yeah.
me that one time where I had both and then I lost my shit. Sorry.
All right, how crazy do we want to get?
I think we could place
11.
5 more.
No, I mean in terms of rules.
11.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. The vessel moves up to 3 in a straight line, or teleports any 2 pieces 3 away from it in a straight line. Swaps their positions.
Demonstrate that. Like, show me what you're
Yep.
thinking of.
Use
So
the
if
gold,
the vessel-
gold pieces to demonstrate.
Yes, excellent. We get some gold pieces.
Because I don't remember where mine are going to be. We moved them.
So if the vessel is there, then activating the vessel can result in that.
So find 2 pieces that are within.
And it doesn't have to be 2. It could be you can teleport 1 piece, but it swaps the position if there are 2. So the vessel can also activate to do that,
Okay.
or it activates to move itself in let's say up to 3 in a straight line.
This sounds like a Velusin variant that has been adopted into the game at some point. With this teleportation vessel.
Yeah. The movement is up to 3 in a straight line, but the teleport is exactly 3.
And it has to do one or the other. It can't do both on one turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. I mean, it might ruin everything. Well, we won't know until we try it out. But this is why I didn't put like dice or cards or anything on the table, because I knew just these pieces we would start getting very complex.
16 pieces is a lot
That's a lot of pieces.
for a strategy game.
I mean,
Especially
chess,
when-
I feel like, has
I
like
mean,
four
where are
too
the
many
pawns?
pieces.
Like, there's nothing here that just says we have a bunch of simple rules.
I could have always duplicated a piece a bunch of times.
Coulda, but you didn't.
So I
about-
placed, I think, 2 pieces so far. Or I placed 1 piece. The behemoth was already down.
Yeah, the behemoth was already down. So let's put the Dalek there.
why does a 2-player game need a third entire set of pieces?
Because there's a 3-player variant.
Placeholders.
Yeah, I would think you. Yeah, I think you could play 3 players.
Because nobody's made a rule to summon help yet. Because the hopper has a secret power where you can summon another piece on the board.
It just spawns more pieces infinitely. But
Well, no, it's limited. It's limited to the third set. So when the hopper is isolated and about to die, it can summon a piece from the third set. But both hoppers share the same set of pieces to summon from.
Would that mean you just immediately start by? Wait, how would you even know whose piece it was?
Yeah.
the same way you know
'Cause the
how
color-
your previous 50 turns in chess are to educate the 50 turn rule. I imagine like you'll have 2 players at the table, then you'll have somebody whose job is just there to notate all the moves.
Yeah, they put a marker. They can put a marker on it.
If the hopper is spawning in new pieces, though, I think games would go very long as well.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
There's
the gold
6.
pieces don't stay on the board permanently or something.
You could say that they're hiring mercenaries and they last. They go away at the end of your next turn. At the end of your next turn. So just long enough to buy time, but then they go away.
And that's why the pieces are golds, because they're being purchased with gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, hoppers here. The hopper is like. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. The hopper is here, and it's in trouble. You can use your turn to summon like a thing here,
Okay.
and
The opponent takes a turn, and then you take a turn. At the end of that turn, the gold piece vanishes.
I would say, well, that wouldn't save them in certain situations.
They have to
'cause
wait for their
then
next turn. So your
like-
opponent moves it, puts you in a dangerous position. You summon a piece, then your opponent goes, then you move, and then it goes away.
Yeah, at the end
I
of
would
your
say-
second turn after summoning.
I would say the piece that you summon gets to move immediately. Because like if it's a last ditch
Otherwise,
effort,
nothing will happen. Like
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
just delaying the inevitable.
So
That doesn't
on
do
the
anything.
hopper's turn, the hopper summons the piece, and then that piece, that mercenary piece, can take a full turn. Then the opponent responds, and then the hopper player takes one more turn. At the end of that turn, the hired piece vanishes.
Yeah, you get 2 turns with the summon piece.
Okay.
and
It
we'll
looks
say
like
you
Genevieve
can't summon.
gets to place all the rest of her pieces now.
I get to place all of them.
Yeah, and once a piece has been summoned, it cannot be resummoned.
So once somebody hires a piece off this board, so we don't really need a gold hopper then. That doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah,
anybody-
we wouldn't need that one. Yeah.
I mean, we
Unless the gold hopper can summon another piece.
Oh,
I mean, might as well leave it here. It's not a win condition. It would just be a bad piece of summon. It'd be like promoting your pawn into a knight instead of
You
a
could
queen.
stick it in the. It could be
Maybe-
an
maybe-
obstruction.
The
Yeah.
game is over, and the loser is the player that has to summon the gold hopper.
well, I mean, I just like it. It does serve value, in theory, as a chump blocker.
So what we're thinking is once one of these pieces is summoned, the other player can't summon it again.
Right.
Okay, there's
So if the player
16.
goes and he summons a wall, the other guy can't summon the wall.
Got it.
When I summon a castle walls, does that create a new castle?
Sure.
Yes.
That's
How
what
long does the
that's-
castle last?
Until it vanishes, I guess.
Yep. You could say like, well, I mean, you could just abstract it as saying it's,
What's the
Okay.
range on this summoning?
I would
put
say
down
anywhere
adjacent
with
to the
Adjacent?
hopper.
Yeah,
Okay,
I would
'cause
say
I was gonna-
adjacent
Yeah,
hopper.
I was gonna say, like, if so, then I'm gonna use my first turn to summon the ambassador, and I'll just put it over here. Like, that
No, you
seems
can only
really,
you can only
that seems
summon when
really
you're in danger.
dumb, right?
Yeah,
I-
you can
I would
only
s-
summon when you.
What
when you're in-
constitutes danger?
Like, yeah, I would just let you summon anytime you wanted to.
Yeah, because then that provokes the question: am I obligated to state check, or state that you are in danger? I would say in this game, there's a lot of moving pieces. It's probably, if that was the case, we'd probably stalemate like 95% of the time.
Like chess.
Yeah. So, like, I don't think there should be any obligation to inform a player that they're in danger.
Real talk.
Um,
The thing I hate most about chess is that the game ends at checkmate. The game should end when the king is captured. That's how the game should end. I don't play chess. My opinion is not very valid, but drives me crazy.
We have rules for the behemoth, the goat, the button, and the warrior, and the vessel. So just.
oh,
the-
I'm sorry, I'm placing. I'm just sitting here staring at the
Yeah,
board.
we don't have
cool.
anything for
Yes.
the Catoblepus, the Camelry. We did suggest that they should be related somehow.
Am I placing all of them, or
Yeah,
just
you're all
but
7.
one?
You're
Okay.
doing the full Monty.
Oh, I like this.
Very aggressive behemoth positioning.
Classic rookie mistake.
I'm tempted to say that if Genevieve wins this first game against Al Sahar, her relationship goes immediately to -2.
Oh man, don't give me stakes.
A -3? I think she's already at -2.
She's at -1.
No, I'm at -1. I just, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted a Bane. Because
I do want it. I
You
do want
designed
Bane.
the. I mean, you designed the Bane already. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought,
no,
I
I
thought it was
haven't- I
already
haven't-
there.
I haven't done that yet. So
Oh, we have design at some point.
Are we still working
I
on
like
rules for
that.
cavalry and
Yeah.
Nobody has suggested anything for Camelry or Catoblepus.
I would say that the Camelry and the Catoblepus work in tandem in some way.
How so?
So would it be really strange to split them? Because that's what I'm gonna do.
And the crowd gasps. So how do these two pieces work in tandem? What are you thinking? And then Teal has their last 4 to place.
the Catoblepus. Okay, the cavalry can move up to 6 spaces and it just walks. Just traverse. Just traverses the map. The Catoblepus can move, but it can't capture.
Okay.
The Catoblepus can move adjacent to the cavalry as long as there is a clear path, or it can capture 1. If that makes sense.
So the Camelry is there. The Catoblepus is over here. If there's no pieces in between, you're saying the Catoblepus can make this move and capture a piece next to them. Okay.
And the Camelry can
And
just
or
book it straight across.
The
Well,
Camelry has
cavalry moves
up to 6 hexes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It just moves. There's no piece that does that yet. The Catoblepus, but it can't capture. The Catoblepus can move to any space adjacent to the cavalry as long as there's a straight path, and it can capture.
So any piece adjacent to the Camelry is in danger of the Catoblepus attack, provided it's got like
Unless you can block it.
line of sight. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, let's say we are in a situation where first turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go right there.
Your opponent just captures it with their.
Well, I mean, this is
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would not be ideal.
But if you moved here,
Well, now this would hit it.
All right, all the pieces are down. So,
Yeah, I
no,
don't
they're
know.
not. There's still 3 more to place on teal.
How does the Adrix work?
We haven't decided.
Oh, we don't have anything for
Oh.
the Adrix. We missed one.
Go ahead and put it down somewhere.
I think the Adrix should just be a Hex Chest Knight.
So it can jump over other pieces, and then it moves 2
Yeah.
forward, and then turn 1.
And captures on move.
it
Can it
swoops.
turn in any direction, or does that have to be
It's-
forward?
It's swooping, you could say.
Well, I mean, it's one, like from here, it's 1, 2, and at your choice of here or here.
So it's forward and not back.
There. You know what? That's actually a little more interesting. I think more pieces need to be able to remove things. Yeah, let's say forward or back on the
Okay.
swoop. So it threatens 4
Yeah,
squares.
that is one. That is one.
Yeah.
All 4 of those spaces are legal moves for the Adrex.
Okay. And we're saying it could jump over other pieces like a chest knight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Adrix was a famously good jumper. That's what I heard.
I heard he was really good at perching.
We had wings.
Excellent. Excellent at perching.
He did have wings.
All right. So after teal places final 4 pieces, does that mean Genevieve makes the first move?
I think it's her
Makes sense.
choice.
It's her choice.
Yeah.
She won the call. Won the toss. Yeah, that's our choice.
Genevieve, do you want to make the first move, or do you want to move second?
Oh man, like in normal chess, I know that like if you play black, you're at a disadvantage. Like
That's almost certainly the case for
the
this
second-
game too. Very few
second
games don't have
player,
first
yeah.
turn advantage.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
second player always has a disadvantage. I feel like.
So-
There's some games where you can do things with information, but if there's material
Yeah.
in the game,
Yeah.
So this is not
Triple
a
Triad favors the second player.
this is not a rule of the game, obviously, but because we don't know all the rules of the game, what I'm going to allow is let's spawn in a useful token so we can keep track of this. This will not be a game token. I've got one in mind.
Just two.
Well, I guess you know what? We'll just.
You know, what I should do this.
I have this beautiful blue marble. Genevieve, you're going to start with this beautiful blue marble. When it's your turn to move, you can hand the blue marble to your opponent, and if you do that, you can then add a rule to the game. A rule that all Pavian players would know.
Okay. I need to see the current rules.
I can kind of do that.
Just save your.
I guess I don't need my character sheet, so I can just
Save-
open it on that window.
Yeah, save your document, and
I've got 2 documents.
just-
I'm going to post both of them to the chat.
yeah, I was about to
And
say,
then you can do whatever you need to do with them.
I'm going to open up a Google Drive document that we can all look at.
Probably be
You can just
faster.
add a new tab to the group window.
That is a spreadsheet.
Yes.
No,
That is a picture.
These are both pictures. And this is all I've typed so far.
can
Can
you
you get that as a text file for?
can you
Trouble to
drop
plug
the
in?
actual file into the Discord so that I can copy it over?
So
I can open it?
needy, these people. I can paste all the text in. I don't know what it's going to look like.
Just drop the file. It's saved.
Yeah, just drop the file and it's like save it.
I haven't
and then
saved
just drag
it.
it.
What should I save it as?
This
Patty
is
and
my
Roll-
first file. .exe.
JPEG.
My file Sparky.
Yeah, I can do that.
Final underscore use this one.
Oh, you beat me to that joke.
Underscore UB683QLR. How artist name files.
All right, it's in desktop, Flumph 7. I misspelled Pavian, that's fine. And as for the spreadsheet, I don't know what you want me to do.
Drag it and put it in the thing.
It's a Google Doc.
Oh. Give me the link to the Google Doc.
I can't, because it's my Flumph Google Doc.
Oh.
Can you just
You
copy and paste the rows?
into a different
Yeah,
Google-
copy
Google
and
Doc.
paste the page.
Just copy and paste the rows.
Everybody's so demanding.
You're the one that wanted to make this incredibly complicated.
I think I made it just complicated enough.
Hey Raz, play this game. Sure, what are the rules? I don't know. Good luck.
All right.
I'm gonna pass my marble to the opponent, and I'm gonna add the rule: the player who passes the marble first is the winner. Hooray! I have played your game.
There's no marble in the
Alright.
game. The marble's not real.
If your
It's a
name is
metagame
Genevieve, win the game.
I think
No
that
wonder she's so good.
should work.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool. I'm gonna start copying these over to the
Yeah, you only.
the thing. So we have
Pavian final.
So the idea here, Genevieve, is that you can either complicate the rules of Pavian by adding a new rule as we're playing it, or you can hold that marble to deny your opponents the opportunity to do that.
Oh, I know which one I'm going to do.
So it works like the fate token in Villainous.
Oh, it's not Lune, it's Lune.
Oh, that's what you went for. That was intended.
Well, I don't know. You put the accent on the last E there.
Isn't that where it goes? Oh, it's a different
Yeah.
accent mark, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
the grave or whatever. I don't know accents.
Well, here, let's see if I can update it on. I can. Look at that. All right, my Lune is Lune, but yours is just Lune. Where is yours?
We're gonna call it Looney from now on.
It's not a Canadian coin. There you go. I've updated the names.
Well, let me ask this: Are you going to start us off by adding a rule to the list?
Oh no.
No, you're going to hold the marble. So why don't we do this? Before we let Genevieve take her first move while she hoards this marble, why don't we take a quick break? It being about 4 o'clock. Get your coffee, get your bagel. Reconvene in about 15
Yeah, I am
minutes,
starving.
and then we will see what happens.
Brain food.
Yes.
It's gonna be a
BRB.
F around and find out situation.
Oh, almost certainly.
I gotta go get a snack. I don't know what I want. To be honest, that spreadsheet should be enough, but whatever.
This is such a bonkers session already.
I'm
This
glad
is the rules we made along the way.
I'm glad we all resisted the urge to add the third player. Because I was thinking about it.
Too much.
Too much.
I'm gonna go get a soda and a honey bun.
Okay.
kind of want to replay Final Fantasy Tactics again.
You should.
I shouldn't.
No, you should.
Hmm.
I think once I finish my Vampire series, I'm gonna do Tactics finally.
I basically played the whole thing on my Steam Deck. Like it loads up and they're like, "This is not approved for the Steam Deck. The text is too small." And I was like, the text was perfectly legible and I had no issues whatsoever. So
Did you play it on the actual Steam Deck itself or hooked up
Yeah.
to the TV? Okay.
No.
Handheld the whole way, huh?
yeah, I was in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I hope you're doing better, Trouble.
I am. I still got post-nasal drip that's making me
Mm.
miserable, but other than that, I'm fine.
Oh, I
think
thought it was
Simon's
my
got
job to
some of
make you
that, too.
miserable.
You can't do any worse than God. Come at me, bro.
You cannot kill me in any way that matters.
Yeah.
I did something impossible yesterday. I found a human being
was-
that does not like cashews.
Are you married to them?
No, no,
Are they related to you?
no. One of my D&D people. We were just, for some reason, because we're all 40-year-old boring people, we're just comparing notes on like what kind of snack food we had. I'm like, yeah, I got a big box of cashews at home. She goes, ew. I'm like, what?
I don't like or dislike cashews. I will never go out of my way to buy cashews, but if they're there, I'll eat them.
I will crawl through broken glass to buy cashews.
And Trouble over here like the neutral planet.
No.
What convinces a man to go neutral?
My nut of choice. My nut of choice.
Macadamia nuts are good.
Do you want to
Yeah.
choose or a different phrasing for that, Trouble?
No, sticking with it, doubling down. My nut of choice is the almond.
Nuts are much better when they're covered in chocolate.
I also like the pecan, but they're expensive and I don't get them very often.
Dude, all friggin' nuts are expensive. It's insane.
Yeah, I think this tub of cashews was like $17.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous.
Well, it'll last me all week though. Like I'm not gonna eat them all in one day.
It sounds like quitter talk.
I physically could not eat them all in one day. Could not happen.
I think you would die if you ate like if I'm picturing like the tub, like I'm picturing like a tub, right? Like you could get where I can get.
It is
which is usually about
a 2-pound tub.
okay. So like if you ate that amount of Brazil nuts, you would die.
Cool. These are not Brazil nuts. These are cashews.
I know, but I'm wondering if there's like something similar because there's like if you eat too many Brazil nuts in a
Is that like how almonds have cyanide?
no, you can't eat enough of the cyanide. They don't have cyanide. They just have in them. But no, they have selenium in them. The Brazil nuts, and it builds up in your body. It's such a minute amount that normally it would just pass through you would just pass it before it would build up enough to do it. But if you just sit there and eat like tons and tons and tons of Brazil nuts, like an unreasonable amount of nuts, it is possible to get radiation poisoning. I think they did a House episode about that. Now that I'm thinking about it,
It was lupus.
it was only lupus one time.
God, we were obsessed with that show back in the day.
It's one of those shows that where if it was on, I would watch it, but
No, we tuned in every week religiously. And then Cutter committed suicide and it like shocked the nation. We were shocked.
mean-
We didn't see it coming.
the nation is just stupid. So
No, that was the point of the episode is like they're all like, oh, we're his closest friends. We did not see any of the warning signs, but it's like that's how it happens. He was hiding from them. And then they put the suicide hotline number on the screen, so it was all okay.
it was a very special episode, is what you're saying.
It was, yeah.
So what it was at the time
I
is the actor playing the character went to, I think he went to work on,
He went to work at the White House, didn't he?
yeah. Must have been Obama at the time. Yeah, this would have been like 2009 or so. 2010, maybe, I don't know. We watched
Where did he die?
Survivor religiously, and we watched House religiously. Those were like our two shows.
The last show that I remember watching religiously was Dexter.
Taskmaster?
Oh right,
The ending of
Taskmaster.
Dexter just made me so angry.
I forgot about Taskmaster. Yeah, I usually binge Taskmaster. Like I wait till I get like a backlog of like 5 or 6 episodes, maybe like half of a series, and then I'll watch it and like on like a Saturday. That's what I'll do all day. I do appreciate that every season of Taskmaster, every series of Taskmaster, since about 4, you just walk away. These people can't, like, they cannot find people that are more unhinged than this.
I feel
And
like
yet-
5 seasons in a row now I've been like, all right, this is the most unhinged cast this show has had so far.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing it on purpose. I think we currently have one of the most combative casts. Because sometimes casts are like real chummy and they like each other. And sometimes there's just a lot of bickering and crosstalk.
The two things that come to mind, like, for that was the sabotage your team task.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and like you just had this undercurrent of that one guy just thought that other guy was stupid for the whole thing, for like every episode. And it was just amazing. And then that you find out later that was rooted in that.
It was all according to Keikaku.
I just thought he was stupid. I think it was what he says. I just thought he was a fucking moron.
Saw a video this week of Brennan Lee Mulligan and Devin Stone reacting to Brennan Lee Mulligan's legal arguments. It turns out that he used to write for Law and Order.
You know what? Now that we're on Taskmaster, Brennan Lee Mulligan would make the perfect Alex.
I saw somebody's video essay like comparing Dropout's programming to Taskmaster, but I didn't watch the whole thing. They should invite him on the show. That'd be fine.
Samurai and Alex Horn are friends.
Okay.
And Alex Horn is on record as saying the best show the best show that you can watch right now is Game Changer. He loves Game Changer, and he wants to do a collaboration. It just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. In either direction.
So, like Game Changer goes places, man. It's
Like, God, even if they just did like a one-off episode of Taskmaster with the Game Changer cast
yeah,
versus Greg and Alex as usual.
yeah, that would be amazing. Just get fucking Jacob Wysocki up there.
Mm-hmm.
And all them. That would be amazing. But when you have somebody refer to a show as the body of evidence that will be presented at my trial, you know you're in for a good time.
The single best moment of Game Changer I've seen. I don't have Dropout, so I haven't been able to binge. I just can just watch what's available on YouTube. But the best moment is where he just says, "Don't flinch," and then a body drops from the sky.
Yeah.
I have watched that clip 40,000 times.
One of my favorite early season things, because it just demonstrates how unflappable Mike Trapp is. He gets up there, you have until I cut you off to sell me lemon parmesan. And he's like, will you take a bite? Why, yes, I will. And he just eats this lemon with the peel covered in parmesan without flinching, and it's just chef's kiss. And then the Survivor episodes are funny. They did 2 Survivor.
Yeah, at some point I just
episodes.
need to sub to drop out so I can binge all of this, but the YouTube clips always leave me in stitches.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched Grandma Sweetie a couple times. The saga of Grandma Sweetie.
Yeah.
I've watched
Definitely
Brennan
my
freak
favorite.
out about birds.
That one's so good. Oh, the bird one is so good.
That is
A
not,
pigeon.
not,
I'll give it to you.
not a real bird. That skit almost backfires because what's her name doesn't know what a chicken is, apparently. That was real funny.
Is that just a chicken? I don't think she was expecting that. The escape room episode's really good. Because they're in there freaking out. We're not puppets to dance on your strings. And they start breaking
That's
things.
exactly what they are. Sorry. Who are we waiting
Hooray,
on? Just
I have
Chris?
food.
I'm here.
Good.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right. What are you eating, Raz?
I had a bean and cheese burrito. I had 2 actually. because
Disgusting.
What? How dare you?
I dare. So, we are now going to see if this game is even remotely playable.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Genevieve versus Al-Sihar Al-Azraq. If you knock Al-Sihar out of the tournament in round 1, he might never forgive you.
You're straight down to -3.
Like,
Hooray!
the amount of copium that he would have to drink.
I thought you inhaled copium.
I think you can imbibe copium. There's a variety of ways. There's a whole spectrum of products out there. Like, there's some you just like rub on your nipples and like absorb it through your skin.
I've always seen it as like somebody sitting in an iron lung with a mask on that
Just
says copium.
Huffing it. I put a few drops into like a milkshake, right? Like you would with vanilla extract. That's how I take my copium.
Right.
So Genevieve's making the first move. She's playing the gray pieces. The other 4 players are all colluding as Al-Sihar with the teal pieces. There must be a strange story behind why gray and teal were selected as the piece colors, but I kind of like it. It has like a Legends of the Hidden Temple vibe. The silver snakes
Remind me
versus
exactly
the
what the
aqua
objective
monkeys.
is again.
To get that hopper off the board, you have to remove the opponent's hopper, or trap
You have
it to the point where
It can't
attacking it
move.
is inevitable.
Yeah. No legal moves or get it with one of the pieces that can attack.
Okay.
I have the rule. I think I have all the rules we discussed on screen at times, so I'm going to focus on answering rules questions and adjudicating whether or not moves are legal. Which means I will not be playing favorites. I have no opinion on which side should win.
So Genevieve is in this game first, huh?
There we go.
So we have moved the behemoth. Is that illegal? That's not a legal move.
Oh, I can move it like a rook, it says.
Yes. Where was the piece? Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a legal move. I thought you had started here.
No.
No.
Already started out to a great step, adjudicator.
Great.
Genevieve will say to Al-Sahar, "Oh, look at your defense. Isn't this the exact same thing that you set up last time when we played? When I won?"
You have never beaten Al-Sahar at Pavillon.
Oh, come on.
Not even once. Maybe it got close once, but he would never admit that it was close. Like he almost let you win one time, maybe.
every time she's almost win, he had a excuse to like stop the game.
No, he would
Look,
play
my
fair and
stomach hurts.
play to completion. He's not a sore loser.
I'm just gonna let. I'm not. I'm like, listen. I'm bad at board games, so I'm just gonna watch.
So Alsahar has moved the Adrix forward, and it's back to Genevieve.
How far does the ambassador move?
The
I think one.
ambassador
Okay.
moves one tile at a time. It can move into the castle. It cannot be taken, but it
destroys
can
the
be
castle.
blocked.
Yep.
It destroys the castle
Yeah.
once it gets to the center of the castle, is my understanding.
Yeah. Now, what music is it really playing in the background, and why is it Queen's Blood from Final Fantasy Rebirth?
Oh, hold on.
That was fine.
No, it was such a good song, and also
was
the game was
fine.
incredible.
The game was very, very good. The
I
music was
loved
fine.
Queen's Blood.
I did enjoy Queen's Blood.
Yeah, the game was really good.
Okay,
I moved.
move the ambassador forward.
It's playing like the neutral game state music right now with the horns.
Yes.
And on Genevieve's turn, because she's got the marble, she can introduce a new rule if she wants.
I could, but it's almost like all the rules have been.
We have rules for how pieces move in capture, but there's any number of other rules that could be added to the game. There's any number of layers of complexity.
Oh man,
Like
I
what-
just feel like anything that I do would like ruin the game.
Fine, ruin it. And as soon as you do, you pass the marble over to them.
Yeah, but I mean, I could ruin it and thus end the game and win or something silly.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
It would have to be like a reasonable sounding rule.
Whose turn are we on?
It's my turn.
I
Hers?
believe it's Genevieve's. Yes.
Yeah.
Is gray or silver? What is the official coloring of the pieces?
Oh, surely silver.
Yes,
Silver?
definitely silver.
Silver to
Silver,
move.
gold, and aqua or something.
Aquamarine.
Yeah.
Like traditionally, all of the pavillon pieces are made out of either precious metals or
Gemstones.
Gemstones,
gemstones.
So silver has moved their camelry to the center position, center of the board. Aquamarine to move.
It's our turn.
Yeah.
Mind if I take a move?
Go
Go for
right
it.
by all means.
Moving the vessel forward. Moves 3 in a straight line. Okay. Silver to move.
This can shoot 3 or 4 hexes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yes.
shoot this vessel. I shoot the vessel. If I have to move it, I'll move it here.
I don't think you
and
have to move
shoot
it. In fact, I think you can't move it if you shoot with it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Alsahar has sacrificed his vessel.
Okay, well, my move was bad. Someone else should move now.
Thanks, Tesla.
All right.
I saw what you were going for, though, and it gave me an idea.
The ambassador steps forward and is silver to move. And
Just
Raz,
the question.
question?
Just real quick. Yeah, the behemoth. Does it move until it hits something, or does it just?
It
You can
moves.
stop
Yeah.
early.
I wrote moves like a rook, or I have moves like a rook, so I assume that like a rook could move one space, or it could move all the spaces.
Correct. It can
And
Yeah,
move.
Yes.
stops early was part of what I pitched for it.
Yeah.
I guess otherwise they would just kind of get trapped against the edges of the board.
Which might be funny.
Might be.
It is silver to move.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm actually thinking a lot.
Yeah. There should definitely be a move clock for this game, though, right? Like
Definitely.
chess.
Absolutely.
I wonder if anybody's like coded one in Tabletop Simulator.
The problem is that
Oh, yeah,
I'm
there's lots
looking
of
at a
actually finding
piece and then
tabletops.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules
The
are.
problem is you're
Oh
literally,
man, Raz, you're taking so goddamn long. Yeah, because I don't know what I'm fucking doing, you guys.
you're literally the first player who's ever moved a piece in this game.
Yes. Allow me the luxury of looking over the rules.
That means you're the expert.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Yeah, technically, right now you are the most accomplished player at this game in history.
Yeah, that's a proud world record to have.
Will you maintain it?
Let's do this. This is legal, right?
Moving from where to
It
where?
moves like a hex bishop. Can I skip over pieces if I'm moving like a hex?
So a
Hex
hex bishop, you have to move along the lines that point away from your hex, and you can move to the same color tile, but you can't move through pieces. So that bishop is
So I cannot go here. Then.
correct. That would be that would be a rook move. So that Aethar is actually trapped on that hex for the time being.
No, it's fine. But like, so I can only do like a move like. Oh no! Wait, hold on. I'm just sorry. The space I would want to move would be like right here.
Which is not a valid space.
Yeah, which is not actually there. I'm gonna number Wang and rotate the board with my Lune.
Oh
How do
boy.
I spin? How do I spin here?
Mouse
E and,
wheel?
Q and E.
There we go. That's what I want.
No, mouse wheel is zoom.
There we go.
Ooh, okay, you have spun.
I have spun.
That Aethar is still trapped, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, I can put it here, you dummy.
You can't.
Oh
That-
wait,
that's a
no.
rook move.
It's a
you
rook.
can't.
I can. I'm bad at. I'm
Now
bad at
who's the dummy?
lines. I'm bad at lines, you guys.
Aquamarine's Aethar has stepped forward. In Hex Chess, which we're not playing, but in Hex Chess, it balances the fact that bishops are locked into one color by giving you 3 of them. It's the only piece you
Makes
get
sense.
3 of.
Must a warrior move 2 hexes? Because oh, if you aren't using the word exactly, then I'm assuming that I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
I assume
intention for that I had.
the button in the warrior can move up to that number of hexes.
I noticed that Moopsie says it move exactly 1 hex. I didn't move any hexes. Do I need to actually go back and move it?
No, you can move or
Oh,
attack
okay.
with the Moopsie.
Okay.
Why is it a Moopsie? I don't think I heard.
That's a
the-
Star Trek
Because it's
reference.
It's
Is
a
it?
fun word to say.
It's a Star Trek.
It's a
reference?
Star.
Okay, that
It is
checks
a
out.
fun-
So he basically Chris made a Doctor Who reference.
Yeah.
And in retaliation, McDowell made a Star Trek reference.
Okay.
Nobody made a Star Wars reference.
There's you a Moopsie, Brick Road.
Thank you.
It drinks your bones.
Sounds delicious.
The Moopsie is a
Dragon Horse has to
Tradition.
turn 2 forward and then turn 1.
Oh, I didn't turn. I'm sorry. Okay, well then I don't want to do that. Well, let's do. Here's mine. No. Yes.
Moving that front line trine forward. Aquamarine to move.
So you got an attention with the behemoth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I'm trying to look at all the possible moves as well, and okay, so Aethar steps across.
Oh, am I allowed to do this? Because this
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
this space blocked.
It is
Okay.
not, because you're moving from this space to this space. You can slide in between there. That's something bishops can do in hex chess as well.
Pieces are typically blocked by your own piece unless they jump.
Yes, but in hex chess, that's not a blocked move for a bishop because the bishop moves along.
No. I'm talking for our pieces. Our arrangement is pretty bad.
Got it.
Okay.
The behemoth blocks the Aethar. Silver to move.
Oh, I have to move exactly 2 hexes, don't I?
With the Dalek, yes. Move exactly 2 or shoot exactly 2.
Oh, this is a terrible spot.
Yeah, it's almost like you guys didn't know what the pieces did when you did your
Let's do
placement.
this. We'll start there.
I just don't actually know how you ever actually deal with a castle.
I guess we'll find out. Maybe somebody's going to have to do something with that marble eventually.
Is that a move?
Yep.
Okay.
The goat has swapped with the cavalry.
The goat has swapped.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Can I take a move? Is it on our turn?
It is Aquamarine
Yeah,
to
it's our
move.
turn. Go ahead. Destel, I was actually thinking the same thing.
You guys can like collude in a secret chat where Rez can't read your discussions.
You could.
You sure could.
Just name it Alzahar's brain.
Oh man, am I like am I committing a crime by like attacking schizophrenia here? Like, because that's what Alzheimer's brain must be, with 4 voices going off at once.
It's just so smart that he's got multiple processes running.
He thinks he's a multi-threaded brain.
It
Yeah.
is the 1990s
Oh, man,
sitcom
I would love
Herman's
that.
Head. Y'all remember Herman's Head?
Vaguely.
I believe it is silver to move.
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, because Aquamarine moved their almost like the cavalry. Which I still have not looked up whether it's a real word or not.
It is.
So you claim.
I feel like it would be a desert warrior thing.
There are camels in Minecraft now, and every time I see one, it freaks me out. Silver repositioning their vessel.
Yeah.
Aquamarine to move.
I think that's a reasonable move, guys.
Yeah, I was actually thinking the same thing.
Putting the Aethar in danger.
Put it over here.
The Aethar slips away. The cavalry chases it down. You can imagine the commentator goading the audience into oohing and eyeing. It is Aquamarine to move.
Yep.
What is Leo doing in the audience with his big sign?
I mean, he's waving it, yelling.
Is it quiet in the audience? Like, could you hear a pin drop, or are people just like
Alistair's playing
Elsa
music.
Har, Elsa Har?
I assume at this point, Alistair and Leo have been shushed multiple times by the MC.
Yes. All right. Where is the?
The last move I made was moving the trine right there.
So it's silver to move?
Okay,
Yeah.
I believe I can do this. I'm gonna swap these two.
Is that the vessel?
Yeah.
The vessel, my reading of it is it can't teleport itself. It swaps two other pieces.
Yeah.
Or swaps
Oh,
one
I
piece
see.
to
I
a new square, but
misunderstood.
can't teleport
Okay.
itself.
Yeah, teleport something 3 squares away, 3 squares in the other direction, and then if there's enough piece in that position, it'll
So you could
also.
move. You could
Yeah.
move
So I
that
can
the
put it over
ambassador
here.
there. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if that's closer. It's a lot less obstructed, though. Okay, I'll do that.
Let's move the ambassador to the open field. Back to Aquamarine.
I mean, I have a move I think we should try with.
Go for it.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing: is the ambassador can't be taken.
Can?
No.
No,
Cannot.
cannot.
Oh, Jesus, can I
You
take that
can't
move back?
attack it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's-
it's, here? Can only
It can be-
blocked. Okay.
It can be blocked. Yeah. So like.
Yep. Well, I'm not as worried about it right now. If other people want to think on moves.
How about?
I think maybe we should get.
Here, because this is threatening this space, and this space. This is threatening this space.
That puts a that puts it in. Might lose it from the trine,
Well, the trine can only move one space.
but it can shoot 3.
No, it attacks
shoots-
3 adjacent hexes.
Three adjacent.
Yeah, so it'd be like, so if it moved here, it would attack
Oh,
the.
okay. I was thinking.
Only the Dalek and the Moopsie can do ranged.
That's right.
Does the Trine attack each adjacent space, or just it can attack one of them?
My read is that a well-placed Trine can remove 3 pieces from the board on one move.
Okay.
My intention, like I did say that they do friendly fire, but like that might be too much.
Is it my turn?
It is silver to move. Yes, the button is move first.
Yes.
If I move my Moopsie here, I can fire here. Yeah.
You can't. You can move it or fire. but
Not
you can't
this
do
turn.
both.
Ah, got it.
You can move it there with the intention of firing next turn.
Well, hold on. Let's see.
This man just said the word Moopsie with a straight face. I don't know how I'm supposed to internalize that.
The warrior is the same as the Trine, except it hits 2 adjacent spaces.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Doesn't help.
Still Silver's move.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Oh,
Alsaharis,
no, I was asking. I'm not like asking. I'm not demanding. I was asking.
Alsaharis watching the clock stoically.
Mm.
So the behemoth of either side would block a Moopsie's shot. Or are we saying it's artillery and the shot gets lobbed over pieces?
I would say it
I
gets
assume
lobbed
it-
over pieces.
I assume anything that's a range attack lobs over pieces.
Okay. Unless it's a crossbow in Final Fantasy Tactics.
I know, right?
I always lose a turn in that
Or a
game.
gun.
Yeah, firing a... So a gun always makes sense to me firing in a straight line. The crossbow, I always forget the difference between a bow and a crossbow. And end up wasting an archer's turn. And then I cursed myself for using an archer in the first place.
Archers are pretty good.
I'm not playing that silly game right now anyway.
Sucks to be you.
I'm too busy with Ball X Pit. Dueling camelries.
So we're saying that the
covered
Catoblepus
by
has
the-
to.
It's covered by the Aethar, right?
So, question on the Catoblepus: does it have to move in a straight line? So,
Nope.
like so it can
As
it
long
can
as
turn.
it has a path.
It can turn. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Which it
But
looks
it
like with
can't-
this kind of board it normally would. It would be hard to
Okay.
completely box in the Catoblepus.
So can the Catoblepus move like here, 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 and then like here?
No,
The Catoblepus
I may have misread your. So
The
let's
Catoblepus
see.
can move to any space adjacent to the camelry and captures on that space as it does so, as long as there's a path.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
So it literally just
There
could
is
move.
not a path
so-
because the
so you
ambassador's
would-
in the way.
You would capture and land on this space. Then.
Yeah, but then I would get captured
Okay.
by the Aethar.
Which is what I wanted, and if you
Where's their
didn't, then I
Catoblepus?
would be in trouble.
Their Catoblepus is
Right
down
here.
here.
Okay, it does have a path. So I think we should not offer that trade. Put this. I think that's good. Threatens a lot of the board.
Putting
Yeah.
the camelry, moving it back to the line. Silver to play.
The camelry just walks 6 times.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have to do this. I'm gonna capture.
Very good.
Are we? Oh, I thought we could move or shoot.
The button can
Because if that-
moves up to 3
Move
hexes and
and.
attacks one adjacent.
Yeah.
Oh, in that
Yeah.
case, this behemoth's gone. Then I was thinking it was move
Behemoth
or
can't
shoot.
be removed.
Behemoth cannot be removed, and I only attack one adjacent, so I chose to attack you.
Oh, right. That's
The button has come out.
yeah.
Aquamarine to move. Alsahar is sweating it out. Down 2 pieces of material.
What's the matter, Elsahar?
This warrior can take
You're
the button.
goading him in the middle of the game? You might get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
She'll whisper
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do that.
So move the warrior out to remove Silver's button, and it's Silver to play.
Oh, where are the rules for this piece? There it is.
We don't know.
I think the thing that's going to make this game go long is the speed on the ambassador. So
Agreed.
I know what rule change I would make if I had the marble.
You don't have the marble. Well, only Raz has
Oh
the
man, yeah. Only I have the marble, and I don't plan on using it. I can win this way.
We should have put a rule where if you hold the marble for 3 turns, you forfeit your chance.
I'm thinking about it. We'll see how it goes. So you moved your ambassador?
Yeah.
All right. Aquamarine to play. I'm also thinking in terms of all kinds of rule changes that could be made.
Ambassador move.
Silver to play. Moving the Moopsie back. Aquamarine to play.
I haven't moved.
Oh,
That was,
I thought
that
you
was
moved
where
back.
it originally was.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Just fondling the Moopsie. Just
As you like.
as
rubbing
you
it
do,
down.
right?
Polishing that Moopsie up. Never go to war with an unpolished Moopsie. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, but I believe they say that in North Warren.
Yeah. Sun Tzu printed that.
Okay.
So the Adrix, is it 1, 2, and then either here?
Yep. It's jump backward
Forward.
or forward.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
currently, this is these right here
Mhm.
are Adrix's legal place. Of course, you could also do something like there.
Oh yeah, it's got.
There's lots of places it can go.
Yeah, I was just double checking.
The Adrex.
So
Lost our vessel early. That's kind of rough.
yeah.
I see Aquamarine move their trine. Is that what happened?
Yep.
All right, back to Silver. Slowly moving its unprotected ambassador across the board.
I don't need to protect it. It's immune. Nothing can take it.
Oh, true. Did that Adrix move properly?
Yep.
Okay. Silver positioning their cavalry.
Let me make sure that I counted that right.
Teal needs to start getting a little more offensive.
Yeah, I think that was 6.
This look good there already?
Well, if you do that, then he'll just take it with the Catoblepus. Because you said the Catoblepus could move any number of spaces to one of the
Correct.
adjacent.
Mhm.
So if you do that, then there'll be a Catoblepus there next turn.
Yep.
Okay. If you have a reason for doing it.
So you're sacrificing the cavalry is what he's asking.
Yeah, I think I know what his next plan is.
I also see why he did that.
Yeah, I do too.
Nobody asked you. You're
I don't.
silver. So
I know.
nobody's on Silver's side. Especially not me. Wait, no, I'm supposed to be neutral.
You are supposed to be neutral.
I am theoretically neutral.
That's the best D&D alignment.
Theoretically neutral.
Theoretically neutral.
Oh, that's what TN means. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you thought it was true neutral? No.
This is absolutely true, but I was extremely upset, like angry when they stopped calling it true neutral late in second edition.
As you should be.
Yeah,
I
it
have a
was.
question.
Huh? What's your question?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is the Moopsie, it says shoot 3 or 4 hexes. Is that exactly 3 or 4 hexes?
Either 3 or 4
Okay.
In a straight line, yes.
in a straight line.
Yes. So this way, but not this way. Rook and not bishop.
Sorry, thinking. There you go.
So, Aquamarine to play.
I think the correct move to do here is this. Does anyone disagree?
Yeah, go ahead.
Moving the Adrix out of the way.
You also could have moved inside the castle.
No, I'm happy where I am.
I'm just offering commentary. I'm letting you play because you guys play so many board games.
But most board games have like rules that have been tested.
Yeah. I mean,
Some
I
have-
played some people's new board games that haven't play tested yet sometimes.
Sure.
I mean,
You don't want to get too many cooks in the kitchen.
s-
Hmm. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Hmm.
we could abstract Raz being able to hear us discuss by saying that Alistair's in the audience. He got a detect thought scroll and is having
I can't move into this except with the ambassador, right?
Correct.
correct.
You think that the Pavillon tournament wouldn't have defenses up against that in a
Yeah.
magic school where half the school
Do,
knows detect thoughts?
Are the button, warrior, and shrine required to move before they can attack?
That's my read, yes. They move and
Okay.
then they attack their adjacent squares or adjacent hexes.
Up to the number of them.
And I would think the
still on
warrior and
Silver's
shrine
turn?
would have to
We're
attack
still
in
on.
front of
We're
them.
still on my turn.
Does Alistair have a song about how Genevieve's bleeding out the clock?
It's not a time game.
Oh, Genevieve, the clock bleeder, if only she could think as
I'm not
fast
sure this is
as
where I wanted to go.
Alistair.
I'm not sure this is what I want. So, you know what? I don't have to respect your guys this time. I could just hit mute and ignore you all.
Good. You could do that.
We're not rushing you, Raz.
Yeah,
Take
this is
your time.
fine. I'm gonna go there.
I'm noticing that the camelry seems harder to use than I anticipated. Just gonna sneak the Aethar all the way across the board.
I could picture some fantasy like society like making a game with just the worst possible rules and then like gatekeeping. Well, you don't understand. If you were a true tactical genius, and then like
You
to
would
most
know- you-
people,
you would understand Pavillon.
you would understand Pavillon. It's kind of like Dark Souls get good people,
My guy-
except for
You're describing Mahjong.
I have nothing to say to that. You're right.
Yeah, Mahjong is really bad about that.
Mahjong is a very elegant core game that they've tacked on 6 million rules over the years.
That's why I like Go. Go is simple.
The Emperor doesn't actually lose in this position because you see.
Yeah.
Freaking house rules.
Okay.
Silver moving out their Adrex.
It's riveting gameplay.
I mean, the audience is enthralled.
Does anybody have an objection to me
Oh, let me
moving?
think for a second here.
Because
I have no objections.
cavalry right here seems pretty good.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
kind of where I was leaning.
Trouble, they keep saying the
I
word
was weighting
camelry.
the different squares around that
What?
position for cavalry.
What's that?
I'm afraid the Treble's
Yes,
correct.
I was
in
just thinking about which of those squares in that relative area for cavalry. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real word, yes.
Ugh, I hate that.
I'm sorry.
It is silver to play.
It's like a cavalry for people who live in the desert. If you had made them cows, we would have called it a cavalry.
a cow.
Cavalry to
That's-
here. Does that look good?
Ooh, attacking the vessel.
Yeah.
Yes, no?
Yeah, no, that's I think that's good. Yeah.
That's covered by the Aethar, but
No, their Aethar's clear for that. It would take him 2 moves to get the Aethar there, so we can get the cavalry out of there.
Correct.
I appreciate you bringing it to my attention, though.
Listen, there's only so much we can do.
I told them they could conspire in a secret chat and not give away their strategy.
I think I was just too lazy to think of that.
jumping back and forth between. Oh, you mean like a text chat? Yeah.
Yeah.
I moved the ambassador.
The ambassador steps
You
forward.
move-
It is Aquamarine to play.
Yeah, hurry up, guys. Jeez, come on.
Hey,
Yeah,
stop
yeah, I
rushing
think-
them.
Hey, excuse me.
No,
Ooh, I have
No,
a
take your
concern.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So
Oh, you know what?
remove that Trine.
There.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. It's gone. Silver to play.
We need to.
I'm gonna shoot with my Dalek.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remove that warrior.
And then I'm pretty
Aquamarine.
sure we capture the vessel.
The vessel, yes.
The vessel is gone. Silver to play.
I capture your Catoblepas, and we're done with this nonsense on your side.
Aquamarine to play.
Move it 6 back. If you're gonna move it
Okay.
towards the castle to use it as a blocker,
Fair.
because it can't attack anymore.
See, it was here. Or was it here?
Just right here.
I think it was like right here.
It was on the brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Light brown.
Just
Yeah.
put it in one of these spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm up.
Aethar is off the board. Silver to play.
All right, how many pieces are left? 2, 3.
The Trine steps forward.
Can the goat move without swapping?
It should be able to. I don't know if it was documented.
I don't see anything in the rules that
It
says
doesn't
it can.
say anything. Oh man, if only you guys had a marble. Anyway,
It doesn't say it cannot move. So yeah, I can.
We don't know how it moves.
it can move
yet.
infinite number of spaces.
Yeah, it can move in anywhere that it wants. Apparently.
It can move to another board, another game, in another
Yeah.
timeline.
A better game.
Yeah, it has no movement restrictions. So
Let's see. Last thing I remember doing was the Trine moving. Is it?
Yeah, I
So
moved my
which-
ambassador up one.
Okay.
Make sure you say aloud the moves that you're making. That'll help us keep track easier.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
sorry
sorry.
about that.
I assume everybody is always their eyes glued to the screen like I am.
Camelry,
I forget that other people are playing Final Fantasy 14.
Camelry to castle walls.
Cavalry's going inside. Block the ambassador from getting in from that angle.
Can the ambassador capture?
No.
No.
Cannot.
Okay.
The only piece it can capture is the castle walls.
So how do I capture the castle walls? By entering them?
By
Your
getting to
ambassador
this
would get to the center
You're getting-
piece of the castle. So on turn 1, you would enter the wall, and then on turn 2, you would take the wall down.
I feel like we're gonna enter just into a stalemate situation because they're just gonna fill the spaces with pieces and then I can never enter.
I guess we'll see what happens with that marble then, won't we?
Yeah, Raz.
Okay, I know what rule I'll propose when that time comes.
Until then, we're just gonna sit here staring at each other.
Yeah.
definitely a rule about how long you can hold that marble.
The
Well,
marble,
the marble
isn't-
doesn't exist.
The marble's
in
an
the rule.
abstraction. It's not part of the game.
Yeah.
Can the ambassador capture anything else?
Only the castle wall as of now.
Okay.
That was the Moopsie.
I move the Moopsie.
Uh-oh, the Moopsie is moving forward.
I have an idea. No, wait, no, that's
Oh.
out of position.
So it is Aquamarine to move. The behemoth slides into place. Silver to move.
I'm gonna use my Lune.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know what I'm doing.
The behemoth can't be moved.
That's correct.
Why can I not move it?
Because the
That's
behemoth
one of the
cannot be
rules
removed
inherent
or
in the behemoth.
moved.
Oh, so I can't even move it like this. Okay.
The Lune can still rotate.
So she just said, I mean, at that point, I'd just be moving her. But,
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see here.
The Moopsie
Okay, I
slides
moved
forward.
my Moopsie forward. Okay.
The camel
I
moves
moved the camel.
across. Aquamarine to move. Sliding the trine back. So it's now silver again.
Yep.
I advanced the camel.
The camel.
Rotate with the loon.
Yeah, good luck trying to actually do it. I had trouble. I forget which button does
Hang on.
that.
Hang on.
Yeah,
I
said it's
I
I set it to 15, but I think 30 is what you want.
there we go.
All right. We have rotated the whole flower. And silver to play.
Gotta bleed bags. Boop.
Taking out the Dalek.
Never
By
used
cavalry.
Alec.
The trine takes the camelry off.
And the Catoblepus can't take anything unless it's.
Yeah, the
I don't believe
Catoblepus
this is the only rule right now is they can move to the camelry.
can't do anything as far as I'm aware. That
Yeah.
Catoblepus
Oh,
is
Yeah.
that's
stuck.
good.
Catoblepus
Okay.
is stuck.
Okay.
Well, it did what I wanted it to.
So it's silver to move. Eventually, Raz is going to have to use that marble. He's going to be forced to. And I'll take that as a moral victory, if nothing else.
Our move.
The Aethar has moved.
Yeah, our move.
That looked good.
Behemoth slides back. Silver repositions their Adrex? No? Thinks better
No,
of it?
Nope.
Undo.
like Final Fantasy Tactics, they had that undo button.
Can you use that to re-roll like missed attacks and stuff?
Nope.
Yeah.
No,
So
just-
you cannot re-roll your move if you do anything that affects like anything's health or XP totals. So like if you have like the ability that gives you health every time you walk, you can't undo your moves anymore. You can't undo teleport, but any other move that is inconsequential, you can undo.
And the game auto saves after every turn, so you can just re-roll
just
poaching
load,
until you
yeah.
get it.
Oh my god.
I advance the Dalek.
The Dalek.
Doodly. Doodly doodle.
The Dalek, please don't sue us.
I mean, they're British. It's fine.
Didn't they invent suing people?
That sound good?
The ambassador steps forward.
We advance our ambassador.
Slide the behemoth forth. Aquamarine to play. Ambassador takes another step. Silver to play. Behemoth blocks. Aquamarine moves its horse. The ambassador inches forward. The ambassador is shut out.
That's fine. I've tied up almost all of your pieces. I realize this is an illegal move, isn't it?
wait.
Lune. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. I'm gonna Lune.
Okay.
We're going to flip our pieces, apparently. Is it T? No. How do I rotate?
Mouse wheel.
Is it Q
Like,
and
E
E?
spins them. No, Q.
Mouse wheel.
That zooms in and out for me.
Hold the thing and mouse wheel.
Pick it
Oh,
up and then mouse
okay.
wheel.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. So I wanted... Wait, hold on. I was like this, right?
You don't have a piece in the center to rotate around. It's rotating around the Lune.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Around the
There we-
Lune. Let's get rotating
That's what I want.
the Aethar to a new color. That Aethar is now on.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Fine.
Distal!
Putting the trine in place.
Oh, thank you. Yep.
It's a good thing one half of
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Alzahar's
whoa.
brain shouted at the other half of Alzahar's brain.
Left brain, what are you doing?
Silver to play.
He's sitting there mumbling to himself. I'm starting to think Al Sahar is not okay.
He's never been okay.
He has turtled up his castle up there. I should do more 1v4 encounters.
So here comes the warrior. Oh,
Okay, I moved the Lune.
oh, you did move the Lune. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ambassador steps
Yeah.
forth.
Okay.
Is that why the ambassador can't be taken? Like they have diplomatic immunity?
Yes, that was the reasoning exactly.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to use the goat to swap the Lune with the goat.
Done. The grabber of all things.
I just want you to know you brought Chris to this table.
Yeah.
You have inflicted him upon us.
I have.
You're welcome.
We have the. How is Silver going to protect their castle from the incoming ambassador?
Ooh, okay. That's this spot though. That could move 2. It moves 2. That's the Dalek.
Yeah.
I moved it 2, didn't I?
The Dalek moves exactly 2 hexes forward,
Yeah, I
or
moved
shoots
it.
exactly 2 hexes forward.
I'm sorry, I only saw you move 1, but if
Oh, so no,
This
these
is
are
out of range
next
of
to
the
each other.
Dalek,
I
right?
can't reach you. No.
Correct.
Oh.
Out of
Yes, it
range.
is out of the range of the Dalek.
The ambassador steps forward again.
I use my Lune to rotate this. Whoops, I don't want that. There you go.
the safety dance.
Good luck.
Flashbacks.
What do you think of Destel?
I'm
Do we
thinking.
need to get on? Do we need to get on PMs on Discord?
I must be doing all right then.
How far does the Dalek? Where does the Dalek fire exactly?
Exactly 2 hexes straight ahead.
So this square right here would be his.
Yeah, so it'd be this square.
But it can move 2 squares.
Yes.
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 I think we do this. That's not a. Can't do weird
Correct.
diagonal shit. Yep.
Correct. Although,
Oh wait, no, this is blocked by. Wait, hold on. Yeah, because that's on the 8th art, right?
that's straight shot for the 8th R.
There.
Moving out the Adrix.
Correct. I like that plan.
Yeah.
That has to move 2 hexes.
Oh, I have to move 2.
Dalek has to move
Yes.
exactly 2
Oh,
hexes.
move exactly 2. I'm sorry. Oh. Goats.
Swapping with the goat, moving the 8th R back to the dark squares. Dark hexes. These are not squares. We keep calling them squares.
They're hexagonal squares.
They're hexagonal
The 8th
squares.
are on dark. I think this is our move.
1 hexagonal mile.
Correct.
Does that sound right, guys?
Yeah.
All right, let me think. I'm trying to find. Chris
My turn?
is.
It is silver to play.
Yes, it is your turn. Yeah, the trine was our last move.
So I can do this. I want to move into a straight line, and then I can shoot your goat.
You can move or
don't
shoot.
have you on my friends list apparently, Chris. So
Move
I
or
can't.
shoot.
Oh, it
I
doesn't
keep
have to
seeing
move
more.
along a straight hexagonal.
It
Doesn't say
does.
so, right?
It does. Has
Trying
to
to
move
add you to
exactly
this.
2 hexes.
Yeah, the only piece that can walk is the camelry. All the other pieces by default are moving along hex
The Dalek
in
and
a straight
the
dimension.
Moopsie are very restricted in which direction they can walk.
Yeah, I think the camelry is the only thing that can make turns aside from the Adrix.
Think of it like this: at any given time, a Dalek has exactly 3 squares it can get to.
No, I understand that now.
Okay.
Okay. But it doesn't say that in the rules. So
Move exactly 2 hexes.
like buttons can have been moving 3 spaces, however, right? Otherwise we've all like stalemated. Like we've all forfeited. Like everything is wrong.
That's-
It's between me and God, I understand, but
My understanding is the button can move up to 3 hexes, but it has to be in a straight line, and then it attacks one
We have
adjacent
definitely not
hex.
been doing that.
You know.
Yeah.
Oopsie boopsie.
Yeah.
A moopsie oopsie.
Wait, you're
What did I
saying this
say?
the rules of this game we literally just invented are not properly set in stone?
Well, there's a marble floating around somewhere.
Yeah, there's
There
a
is.
marble that
Yeah. Yeah.
Delicate. The wait, which one is this? This is the Moops.
That's the
I moved
moves.
the Moopsie
That's the
forward
Moopsie.
one.
Yeah, the Moopsie makes
Moopsie
one.
shoots
Moopsie hits-
3 or 4.
3 or 4. So right now our Trine is in danger.
Yep.
Silver is trying to get their artillery battery lined up.
I think that's safe, right? Because he's have to shoot in a straight line.
Correct.
Yes.
Neither player has found cause to hire any mercenaries.
Thought we could only do that
forgot
when
the
when
rule.
the hopper's in danger.
Yeah.
No, I think we discarded that one because
Yeah, I
they were
did.
like, how do you define danger?
The hopper puts a mercenary to an adjacent hex. That mercenary piece immediately makes a move.
Does this look right?
Yeah.
Where was he coming from?
I mean, I know that's a correct. I know that's a legal move. Is this does this look right strategically?
I don't see anything
Yeah.
that can take it.
Yeah. I think it's good there.
Yeah.
I think our
Doesn't
moopsie.
Dalek have to move too?
Oh,
They
I
can
had.
move
I,
or shoot.
that's the wrong piece. I'm sorry. I thought that was the Moopsie.
That's the moopsie.
Moopsie is the double Dalek.
Adrix is in danger.
Okay. Hopping around that artillery battery. The Dalek moves forth.
The safe. Yes. Yep.
I think I understand what Raz is doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very sportsmanlike. It is Aqua to play.
Yep.
I fire at this because there's no rule that says I can't shoot into it.
There is actually.
True. Oh.
The only piece that can enter or attack into castle wall is the ambassador.
Well, rude.
I
The
mean,
only way you can get rid of the Black Castle Wall is to get the ambassador in there. Otherwise, everything inside is safe.
that's correct. As of now. If only there was a blue marble
There's a way you
sitting
can
there.
change the rules.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to open Pandora's box here until I'm certain I can win.
I even asked when we start talking about the Moopsie back at the beginning, can it shoot through castle walls? I do believe I asked.
That was asked, yes. Same with the Dalek.
Look at that beautiful blue marble you have. So what has Silver moved instead?
I haven't moved anything yet.
Haven't
I've
moved anything
undid
yet.
my move. Yeah.
I thought for sure you were going to move that Dalek into place and then use your marble to say that the Dalek can shoot through castle walls.
Oh, I just assumed that you could.
Mm.
That Aethar move there, is that your move?
No, I haven't moved anything. That's
Okay.
where it started.
All right.
Hmm.
Something. This game is an allegory for the how war is desolation.
Yes.
Okay, I'll move there.
So Aethar is step forward.
This is what we want to do, right?
That's my intention, but that does sacrifice Adrix for that.
What's hitting it?
Aethar.
Oh, well. Yeah, I think we need to keep our Adrix.
Okay.
That's a fantastic sentence.
Here?
Yeah, I think we do that.
Okay.
Just anytime we run into a dragon, something. Oh, that's Adrix.
Silver.
It's been almost 10 years.
Now we can have our Trine take out the Dalek.
Hold on,
Yeah.
let me look at this for a second.
Oh, boo. Yeah, that's too bad.
We don't want to get their goat.
That if we get their goat, then we lose the Adrix to the Moopsie.
These sentences are great.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I think we take out the Trine.
Did the ambassador step forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
Loon moves here. Loon moves here.
Part of why it's fun for me is because I'm picturing the people in my novels playing this game and saying things like, "If you move the Adrix there, it exposes the Moopsie." Also, the word goat has much different connotations in Faunal Tales. Faunals don't like being called goats.
Do regular goats exist?
Well, yeah.
I couldn't remember the name of your goat character, so yeah.
I think we have the Loon rotate this. Rotate this here. I believe that, yeah, because they start there.
Here,
Yeah.
do
The balloon
this.
always rotates the center of the flower. Okay.
Use
Oh,
this
you know, that's
yeah,
probably a
do
good
that.
idea. Yeah.
Use a placeholder.
and then grab the middle. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
just move each piece one space.
You could do that too.
Yeah.
But they clearly want to rotate because it's more fun.
It is.
Listen, why have a physic if you're not going to use it?
Yeah, use up that one physic. Use it or lose it.
Yeah. All right.
So the Loon has rotated the behemoth out of the way.
The behemoth goes over there.
Move the loon in.
Yep, move the Loon in.
And the ambassador is shut out. I like how all of Silver's castle is pointed towards the ambassador, picturing them like leaning out over the parapets, making faces.
Like, he's got that Lune in there, so his like Raz's castle is on a swivel.
Yeah.
Just
Yes, ours now.
just pick it up and like rotate the whole thing. We don't want you here. Just turn and not look at them.
So it still removed the Moopsie.
Do you think putting the Atrix here is good?
Can we?
Oh, actually, hold on. Is the Moopsie still covering the goat?
No.
I think we can get their goat, right?
Yeah, no, we can get our goat. We can get it. We can get his goat there.
Oh, I can't fire in. I had to fire in straight lines. Oh, goodness.
And the Prismari player has lost her goat.
Oh, but now I can get both of these, whichever you don't move.
Oh,
Oh,
Checkmate.
yeah.
The Catapletus can't do anything.
No, you're the blue
Like,
player.
Either the
Oh.
Trine or Adrex.
Yep.
We lose one or the other now. I think we save Adrex.
Yeah, I agree. Make sure not to move it somewhere that the Aethar can get it.
Take 2 turns to get that.
Yeah, that's safe for next turn.
I fired this.
Kaboom!
Yeah.
There was an earth-shattering kaboom.
I'm picturing like there's like a special like in like the like artificer where like all the artificers hang out. There's like a Yu-Gi-Oh like giant one of these, and then like all of the pieces are like 4 feet tall and like move on their own power, and like you just stand up like on this platform and like use a joystick to move the pieces. And then people say stuff like, "I'm going to send you to the Shadow
I
Realm."
moved the Moopsie.
Moopsie moves. There's a camera attached to the Lune so they can do all those impressive swivel and rotation effects.
Oopsie has been moved.
Oopsie Moopsie.
It was the senior project of like a group of artificers. Oh, you know what? I take that back. I do not want to throw the idea of a senior project out into the universe.
Yeah, let's not do that. Exams are bad enough.
It is Aqua to
I think
move.
we do
Aqua's
this
moving
for
the
the
Aether.
I think here is actually a little better.
Oh? Can we get
Oh, no,
Adrex
it's
over
not.
there?
No, it's not. You're right. You're right.
I think here's probably our
that's
best. Bet. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I fire at the goat.
Fire at the goat.
The goat wasn't doing much of anything anyway.
Well, remember, the goat can exchange enemies, too.
Yeah, I know, but put the Catapletus in the corner, like, and then do what? Takes 2 pieces to move him.
I believe I understand Raz's basic strategy. Is to sit there with the marble up his butt all day.
Yes.
Yep.
He's not letting any of us have fun.
Move the Adrix here.
Yep.
Behemoth slides across the board.
Capture their Aethar.
Yeah.
Aethar is
I will
captured.
capture your Adrix.
A trade is accepted.
I'm going to propose a rule with the marble.
Okay.
The rule is if you do not advance your ambassador to the goal, so closer to the castle walls, or you have no pieces on outside of the castle walls, you lose the game.
I don't know about lose the game.
Yeah, because otherwise you just stand here and then nobody can win. So I'm basically inventing a rule that forces you to leave the castle walls in this state. There are no other pieces on the board. He has to move out of the walls. That's the rule, or you forfeit.
Yeah. So the marble moves. So let me write down that rule. So if
you're in a state where you only have pieces in the castle walls and your ambassador cannot advance closer to the castle keep, you forfeit the game. Unless
Right.
you get out of that state.
Well,
so you need to either
So
exit that state or
Aquamarine
you
has
forfeit.
legal moves to move pieces out of the castle right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You must move out of the castle rather than just like do this.
Yep.
Yeah. If
All right.
if you don't move out of the castle this turn, you forfeit the game.
I have a rule proposal.
Uh-oh. Well, yeah, pass the marble. Let's do
Where-
that first.
And then
Okay.
where are we in the turns right now?
It's going to be...
It's your turn.
Yeah, it's Aquamarine to play, but Trouble wants to propose a rule.
Right. If you have less than 8 tokens, then you get you can move. You get you can move. You can take 2 actions around.
Or what do you mean?
So you could move. He could rotate the Lune out. He could rotate the Lune. He could move 2 pieces at once. Basically, you get 2 turns if you have less than 8 things.
Every turn?
The idea, the idea is to speed up the ambassador stuff. At this point, not necessarily to screw over Raz. I've been thinking about this for a while. It's like the ambassador, like moving one a turn. Like you either move the ambassador or you, yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking along your lines for this is not a rule I want to propose, but maybe move the ambassador and move another piece to speed up the game.
If you have
Yeah.
fewer than 8 tokens?
No, that's just in general. But like for now, we'll just do it however we've been doing it.
Okay, so 2 rules have been added to the game that we have to change the board state since we have fewer than 8 tokens.
So we're adding that rule, like if you have fewer than 8 tokens, that player gets 2
Yeah.
moves?
Yeah, like the idea is to prevent like add some aggression in the late game.
So it's Aquamarine
And
to
I
play
take
now, and
The Aquamarine turn.
so Aquamarine gets to
Yep.
make 2 moves right now because they have fewer than
Alright.
8 tokens.
We're going to teleport,
Sure.
and we're going to hire a Catobleepus.
Okay. And that Catobleepus can immediately move.
Oh, okay. Wait, and then
You
it
can-
goes away next turn. I misunderstood that.
It goes
Wait,
away at the end of
hold
your
on.
next turn.
So
the
you
only
summon
way-
it, you move it.
You can't.
The
move
next turn
it.
you can
don't
also
have
move it.
a. Oh, you do. Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to move it though. Do I have to move it?
No.
No.
So at the end of your next turn, that Catobleepus will be removed.
Yep.
Well, hold on. Let's do this in a different. Why don't you do this in a different? I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to propose
Yeah.
this.
Move the.
So
Yeah,
move
that's a better
the
idea.
camelry there.
Yep.
Then summon the Catobleepus. Move the Catobleepus here.
You're not in danger though, so you can't summon this.
You don't need to be in danger.
Yeah.
I thought we did.
Nope.
Okay, but
So can you just summon things whenever you want to?
Yeah.
Yes.
As you're
I would
It
assume.
takes it. We had the discussion earlier.
you're using the fly's turn to summon.
And then this eats the Adrix. See, I assumed when you summon something, you didn't get to use it that turn, and then next turn after you use it. But
It gets an automatic. Like the rule proposed was it can move. It automatically gets an action.
So as part of the hopper's turn, the mercenary enters the board. The mercenary makes its move. And that all counts as the hopper's turn. That was my read on it.
okay, so the turns were the cavalry moved to here, and then the hoppers summoned a Catobleepus.
Okay.
Yes.
And that removes the Adrix from the board. And then that Catobleepus is there until the end of your next turn.
Yep.
And so it's silver to
then
move.
it's removed from the game, right?
Yes, removed from the game.
Yes.
Silver to move. Silver still has 8 tokens, so silver is only moving 1 piece.
Well, now I'm just gonna invent rules because this is gonna be stupid.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, that was.
The whole idea was the rules change, and you spent this entire game not changing the rules.
Yeah, Raz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raz, how dare you
what
not
rule
have
would you
fun?
like to propose?
I still think you're gonna win, Raz.
Yeah.
Ooh, Alsahar's gonna hate that.
Yeah.
Losing to a 0 scabbard Prismari? Ugh.
She at least has one scabbard.
Does she?
Come on,
Do we
I don't
know?
know. Like she strikes me as the kind of
Has she
person.
had? Don't you need
Okay.
downtime actions to get a scabbard?
Here is the rule I'm going to propose.
Sure.
If your opponent enters a state where they get 2 turns to move, 2 actions per move, the other player's ambassador may capture pieces.
So if your opponent, if Silver's opponent has fewer than 8 tokens, then Silver's ambassador
Yes.
can capture pieces.
Yes. And I will then capture the Moopsie.
Let's say the rest of you. Do you like that? Want to introduce that rule into the
I
game?
didn't realize that they were allowed to debate it. I
These are all
thought
up
it was
for
my
discussion.
rule. Oh, well, then I think that the previous rule is bullshit.
Oh, you should have said that 10 minutes ago.
Well, I didn't realize I was allowed to contest it.
Wow,
So
Raz
you're not allowed
is
to
doing a
contest
lot
my
of
rule.
complaining.
Damn right, I worked hard for this pseudo victory at this sort of game.
So,
No, it's fine, I was gonna,
I think it's
I was
the
gonna do
same.
something to make the ambassador go through the castle eventually anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
fine.
So I'm going
But
to
if the ambassador can attack, he can also be attacked.
No, he cannot. That is not what I proposed.
Nope.
We'll take it this. Why don't we mild
my
rules
ambassador
change?
can capture
Wait,
pieces.
can the
That's only
ambassador can capture pieces inside the castle, right?
No,
He
the
can enter the
ambassador.
castle.
Yeah, the ambassador can attack into the castle.
thing. Yeah, he can
Once
enter
the
the castle.
ambassador destroys the castle walls, there's no longer a castle, so can the ambassador still capture?
No, the,
Nope.
the ambassador goes away.
Oh no, the ambassador is removed. Yeah.
But like I
Okay.
make the I propose the change because like realistically at this point the best thing to do would be to just kill the Lune and then the walls.
Mm-hmm.
But like
No, because the ambassador can't attack the Lune because the ambassador is now in the castle. They can only attack
Gotcha.
into the castle.
right, I got you.
Oh, I was
All
just saying it can capture.
I'm using the word attack and capture interchangeably, I realize.
But I mean, like, if I wanted to, I could now capture the Lune.
Not on your
instead
next
of
turn.
the
You'd
wall.
have to move out of the wall and then move back in the wall to attack into the castle.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The ambassador
that's fine.
attack from the outside into the inside of the castle.
You're already in.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You're already
It's
in.
fewer
there.
than 8 when they get double turns.
Yep, so it's the Aquamarine to play, and Aquamarine gets 2 moves right now.
So I believe we can do that and then that.
Yeah, you sure
Does
can.
that seem right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You can remove that Moopsie,
remove the Moopsie.
And then that mercenary is out of the game. Nobody can hire a...
And
kettle
now
to this.
everyone's getting double turns.
Now I get double turns. Okay.
Yeah.
Which means the Aquamarine ambassador can now attack into the castle.
Yes, but
Correct.
on the first turn, I do this to delete the castle walls.
Sure.
And then on the second turn, I will summon a shrine next to the to their hopper and attack it.
You've got to summon that adjacent to your hopper. You would be summoning a piece down here.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
I actually was expecting you guys to summon replacement, camelries much earlier in the game. I thought for sure that would be the first mercenary summoned earlier. So their castle is gone now.
Yep.
And I believe Silver has one more play. The warrior must move 2 hexes straight forward.
This isn't it.
Has Alcihar made a blunder, or does he have you right where he wants you?
Oh, he had a blunder when he woke up this morning.
He got out of bed, got dressed for Pavian.
At this point, Leo and Alistair are being escorted off the premises. I imagine.
Being taken out of.
Okay. I am going to summon the camelry,
Yep.
which I immediately get to move.
They can move 6 hexes.
Oh, god damn it. That doesn't help me.
I mean, you get it for 2 turns.
Correct.
Well, yeah, but then I'll move it on the next turn over here, and it'll immediately vanish before I can move this, so that doesn't help.
We are on double moves right now for both players. We're going to assume the mercenary does not count against your 8 tokens for purposes of double move. Like, once you cross that line, you don't
Yeah.
cross back.
Yeah.
That's a variant they play over in like the Southwest.
Right.
Everybody hates it. It's like the
Am I allowed to
random
do
rule
this?
on the moon.
Yeah, I think
That
so.
piece definitely can't move.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't move the castle.
The castle walls are immovable.
Must be
Immobile.
accessible. I see. Okay.
It must be.
I need to step away for just 2 minutes. Treble, you're in charge of making sure these jabrones follow the rules.
Gotcha.
What rules?
It's Raz's turn, right?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Hold on.
You're fine.
You're fine.
I think he's just stepped
trying
away.
to make sure I'm not delaying, you know?
This is what I want. Yeah.
Do we capture their shrine? Or their warrior?
Yeah.
And then we have another move.
Do we just have him take down the castle walls, or
Can you move the same piece twice? In double turns?
I don't know.
I would say
It's
no.
double turns, yeah.
I
don't
would
see why
say
you
no.
couldn't.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I think
didn't-
that seems like it's not. That seems bad to allow.
yeah.
yeah? So then I think we move the hopper here.
Wait, hold on. Can you put the hopper back where it was and let me look at this for a
Yeah.
second? The summons are summoned adjacent.
Oh shoot! Hold on. Am I allowed to move the hopper like this? Is this legal?
No, the hopper can only teleport into the
Okay,
adjacent
then
flowers.
I need to do.
So basically, you can move.
I have to do
yeah,
this.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
And then I think we should. No.
All right. Have we devolved into more Pavian bickering?
We've decided that you cannot take a double turn with the same unit twice.
Oh, okay.
We just took his warrior.
So on double turns, you must move 2 unique pieces.
I
correct.
think our second move should be to teleport our hopper here.
Okay.
Is it teleporting? Because I figure it would like fly over there.
Sure.
Hopping.
Yeah. It's,
Hopping.
yeah.
Is it my?
it's hopping.
Is it my
It's hopping.
turn?
It goes. Yeah. Yeah.
It is silver.
Is it my turn? I summon the
Yes.
Aethar, which I use to attack your hopper.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to line up.
Yeah, that'll
That's
do
the
it.
Game.
Wow.
Thanks, Dustin.
Dustin,
I
did,
can
you,
count on
did
you.
you just throw the game?
No.
Okay.
He was
sure?
trying to.
You're
line
not-
that- He was trying to line it
If
up
it goes
on our end.
Genevieve.
As long as you're not inting Destal.
No.
And he was. he
Wait, I
was
have
try-
8 messages. Oh, they're from Destal. How much will you pay me to throw the game? I didn't even need to read that. No, I'm just kidding.
I think he was trying to line it up on our side.
I
Yeah,
was
I
trying to do
think
that
the same
too, like
I'm-
over here,
I-
but yeah.
I'm
The
okay,
other
Destal,
option was
don't
could
worry
have
about it.
summoned another castle walls now that his ambassador's gone.
Oh, that's rude.
Probably should have done that.
Yeah,
Well,
you should have.
Oh, that only lasts for a turn though.
So
Sure. But
Yeah,
that
that's
could be
not
long,
awful.
On double
Okay.
turns, that could be long
Yeah.
enough to.
yeah.
the immediate thought that I had was that the Moopsie and the Dalek should absolutely be allowed to attack into castle walls.
Yeah.
If you can get your artillery into place. What were some of the other
Yeah.
thoughts that I had?
So
I
that was.
found the Trine to be the most useless piece because it could only move 1, and there was just no way, no opponent would be silly enough to let the Trine attack 3 pieces. So like, I was like, okay, I'm easily just going to let this one get sacrificed. And everybody seemed to find very high value in that. And I thought that that was weird. So I don't think the Trine's a very good piece. On the opposite side, I feel like the button is extremely powerful.
The button's weakness
3 and attack 1.
The button's weakness, in my view, is that it's like you got the button on the board, and it has to. Well, does it always move 3 hexes, or we're moving it up to 3 hexes?
No, you can move it up to 3.
Okay, so it can move here, here, or here, but it is locked in
so
these
it's
3 lines.
super powerful. Yeah. Whereas I felt like the Trine was worthless. And then the Warrior, I planned on just having something for defense down there anyway, and I just never used it. So I don't. Let me go.
So
through
when I proposed these as artillery, I was thinking about shooting over the castle walls. I guess I just didn't vocalize that.
I guess. Because I think I had asked if that was... And I thought for sure that's what Raz was doing. Was going to move his artillery in place, then use his marble to say, I can shoot into the castle.
No, my plan the entire time was if the opponent is in a state where they can just sandbag, then they would forfeit to like force people to get out.
Right.
You should have been adding a rule every turn.
No, because I can't keep all those rules straight in my head, and I do better with less chaos. You guys are the chaos gremlins over there because there's 4 of you coming up with crazy ideas, and it's just me over there going, I can beat these guys because it's a too many cooks situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
As long as they don't spoil the broth for me.
Yep.
Like, no, let me go through all the pieces here. I think the vessel works great as is.
Mm-hmm.
The Dalek and the Moopsie would be great if they could fire into the walls. Let's see here. I love the Lune. I thought that this wasn't going to be useful at all. And then it turned out that there were so many useful things. I would actually make it more powerful by saying that, like, maybe it can move 2 spaces or it can rotate 2 spaces. Because there was a lot I could do with that, and it became a really good defensive unit over here. The Aether is great as it is. Castle Walls is fine as it is. I think the problem with the Ambassador is that the game obviously runs very long, and so you might, like...
So my thought with
you
the
might want
Ambassador...
to move the Ambassador and another piece.
The Ambassador can be captured, but when it's captured, it's not taken off the board. It's moved back to the starting player's castle.
I also thought something like that, but then I think the game would just last
Take
forever.
a long time, yeah.
For the starting player's castle, or
I think it's
the
better
opponent's
its own castle.
opponents.
My thought is that
I think
early in the game would be about protecting the Ambassador, then late in the game would be setting up long distant attacks to block the Ambassador from moving ahead.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would just take like tons of turns to get the Ambassador back there, and since that's the only way to get through the castle, I guess if there are other ways to do that.
Well,
If artillery can attack
into
into castles, then yeah, the Ambassador doesn't need that particularly. The other thought I was thinking is an Ambassador adjacent to opponent pieces. Those opponent pieces cannot attack.
Yeah.
That could be good. Okay. I actually like this kind of Bleepus and Camelry thing.
I like those a lot.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, I think that worked really well. The 6 range is good. I wish there was more to do with the Behemoth. Like, I like blocking, but like it felt like it was very limited.
Mm-hmm.
The goat just needs to be able to move more and swap on the same turn.
I thought it was funny that the goat couldn't move, honestly.
Yeah. I actually used it quite a few times because I was trying to get the Lune in here, and that worked really well. But like, otherwise it just kind of sat there.
Well, the goat is supposed to be able to move.
The Adrex is fine, as is.
So the Adrex is just like a Hex Knight that can move a little bit backwards. It's like a more powerful.
And then
Hex
I guess we made the Hopper the summoner, basically. Like we could summon pieces off the board. Had I realized that earlier, I think that would have been. So I think that's probably fine. I think you should be able to summon things. No matter where your Hopper is, you should be able to summon them either one space outside the castle or next to it. Just because, like, if you put your Hopper back here, and you don't have the Lune here, it's really constrained to, like, where it can be.
See, my
that
response
forces
is
you to take a little bit of risk.
Exactly. My response is like, don't do that with your Hopper. If you want to move your Hopper out and have it summon something useful, you've got to put its neck out a little bit. Kind of like how you have to use your king offensively in an end game in chess.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But I think you should be able to, say, move the Hopper out and then also summon on your turn, because now it's stuck there and it's vulnerable, and it's vulnerable for 1 turn, but 2 is too many.
Well,
I believe you can move and summon. Maybe not.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know.
So
I
you
didn't
can move
use
it
this
back.
until the very end. But yeah, no, like surprisingly, a lot of this worked. Oops, I flipped him.
I will say that like the thing that like I think won you so much of the early game was moving
People
the
didn't know
Dalek.
pieces.
Well, that, but you also were advancing the Dalek and the Moopsie at the same in the same thing, and they were
I was
covering
trying to
each other.
I was trying to cover them with each other. Yeah.
Yeah. And because of that, it made it difficult.
Because you could, I mean, you just trade. I did the same thing with the Aethar and the Adrix. Like I had a situation like this
That, and we lost the
where you could never capture either of them, because if you moved to get my Adrix with your Adrix, I just take it, and the second you take my Aethar, I take your Adrix, and then I'm ahead. So like this would, I had that solved, and you could just play with that all day. You would never do anything.
we lost our vessel immediately.
That really didn't help you. I immediately was like, okay, my vessel catapults the ambassador. That is how I get an advantage. And
Yeah, I just misread which thing was shooty.
And
I feel like
button
Whoever
hard to not
whoever
use this
typed out
Oopsie.
these like movement rules and stuff really didn't do a good job about making them clear. There's not even like capitalization in most of these.
you should, if you retype out the rules, like have a column that says move, and then have a column that says act,
So
and then it'll be like Final Fantasy Tactics,
should I?
and have a middle column that says and, it says either and or.
Should I like formalize this rule set and then we have another Pavion tournament later in the campaign?
If we're gonna have another, whatchamacallit tournament, then yeah.
You could have like there's 5 of us, I guess. You know what you could do? You could put 3 boards on the board, and then we could just split off into pairs, and then you could play Brick.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm terrible at this game. I don't even think I understand
yeah.
the rules.
I'm clearly the world expert, so like
You are
could play.
currently 100% of all wins of Pavion. Congratulations.
Hooray!
You can retire
I will
right
never-
now.
It'll be just like my ability in marksmanship. I have shot a 6-shot revolver at a beer can from 75 feet away exactly once. My marksmanship accuracy is 100%. And I told my dad, I don't need to shoot anything anymore. I'm a better marksman than you. And that
Genevieve.
pissed him off so much.
Is
Genevieve
Genevieve
stands up and goes,
trained
Genevieve!
in Arcana and Insight?
Yes.
Give
Oh,
me-
not insight, no.
Okay, then just give me an Insight check, straight up.
Alzar's gonna be mad. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy a success for 4 blips.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like this would be fun, and I won anyway, so I'm gonna get all the blips today, right?
Alzar is a good sport. I mean, he's obviously not happy that he lost this game, but he's a good sport about it. And stands, shakes your hand. He does feel clammy. He does feel like he's more stressed than he should be about a Pavion loss.
Yeah, Genevieve's gonna just be really excited, but and she's gonna be very, very supportive. Like, you did great. Like, I really was stretching what I could come up with there.
Do you thank him for throwing away his vessel on the first turn? No.
She doesn't mention that.
You do. You try to give some support and try to offer him some GGs. But he does excuse himself rather abruptly from the venue and take his leave. And the reason that strikes you as odd is because, I mean, it's not necessarily a rude action, but Elsahar, he's rude, but not in that way, if that makes sense. He would not abruptly cut short a conversation. That's really more of a Tempest kind of move. The expectation here is he would want to sit down and grill you on the game and do a like a study and an autopsy on the moves. But no, he pieces out very, very quickly. More abruptly than you would think.
He finds that strange, and she's gonna watch where he goes.
Okay.
And then he's gonna in the hullabaloo, like I imagine it's very loud in the crowd right now.
Well, Jeannie, you've got more games to play. You're advancing in the tournament, so you can't leave.
Yes. No, but she can cast message and tell Geppa something's wrong. I think Alsahar might. He normally sulks, but like this felt more like something was on his mind. Can you investigate?
Yeah.
And then Genevieve will go back to whatever she's supposed to do after the game. So.
I'll let Geppa decide if he wants to try to follow Alsahar unseen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
give me that stealth check. We'll start with that.
Excellent. Character sheet here somewhere. There we go. That is a stealth of 18.
Okay. And give me a perception check at advantage because you are completely unseen.
That is a perception of 23.
So you follow Alsahar out of the venue. He doesn't realize he's being tailed. But notably, he's not headed back towards Silverquill College, which is where his dorm would be located. As for where he's going, we'll find out at the beginning of the next session.
He
Dun,
bet
dun,
money.
dun.
I'm calling it.
He what?
He bet money.
He bet money?
You said that betting was a big part of Pavion.
In my novels, in Faunal Tales, it is. I don't know if that's the culture here in Strixhaven. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Maybe there is. Maybe.
Did any of you bet each other on Genevieve?
Nah.
No.
I don't have any money.
Genevieve bet each of you 1 copper coin, just for fun.
So here's the
and
deal.
Then when she has 6 copper coins, she'll put them in a pile in the middle of the room and be like, "That's our copper coins."
Because this was a very unorthodox game session, because we didn't play D&D at all. I'm spotting everybody 2 blips. But
Yay.
as for the game building aspect, I am still going to ask, what is the most creative rule that was proposed for Pavion?
Who proposed the? Was it? I think it was a combination of Dustin and I that proposed the combination. What was it? The Catoblepus and the Camelry.
Mm-hmm. So you're attempting to split credit for that?
Yeah, just whoever feels more up to taking credit for it. To be honest.
I definitely
Did
feel
Troll
like
name that?
you needed the mobility for the piece, those kind of pieces on this board. I had no idea what size board we would even need.
Mhm.
So we're trying to assign 2 creative blips. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, no, I'll take it if no one else has any other counter arguments.
All right, I'll award it to Hugo.
I think that's probably good for creative.
That's not my horse, so like go for it. Oh wait, hold on. I want to actually type these out. So
I want to claim badass for summoning though.
What was the single best play in the game? And who are we crediting for that?
Summoning the Catoblepus, and then taking 2 pieces with it.
That was Destil doing that?
That was definitely Destil.
what category is that? Sorry, further the party's goal.
Badass.
No, it's
That
a
was-
different category altogether.
We're using different categories today.
These are
Well,
like,
I'm not rewriting my table, so
what was the most badass name for a piece? And who
The
proposed it?
Camelry.
no, the camel.
Yeah, the camel.
The Adrix.
Yeah,
I like the Adrix.
Who
yeah.
proposed Adrix?
That was
Big
me.
gulp.
Who do you think?
And who was intangible?
I won. I better get this.
I think you should give him 1 extra blip for winning.
No.
and then
I'll
we
take
give
that,
the-
and then you can give it to somebody else.
I'm not going
and
to
then
give
the intangible.
Rez a blip for
Okay,
winning.
then
Let's-
I'm intangible. I won. I beat 4 people.
I'll allow that.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm down for that.
I wanted
Triple
to
and I
give-
didn't really contribute much. Mike only
Yeah,
did 2
yeah.
people.
You guys contribute names to pieces.
Yeah,
I wanted to give Chris. I wanted to give you the goat, Chris, because it didn't move. because of that slipping through the cracks. I
We're
thought that
currently
was
level
funny.
6. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So blips are worth 300. So Genevieve earned 3. That brings her back up to 5.
I have 5. Yeah.
So Hugo's rolling over 4 blips. Geppa's rolling over 3 blips. Leo and Alistair are rolling over 2 blips each. And when we come back next week, we will be playing D&D again, I promise.
Yay. Now,
What if
Session 28, right?
This is session 28. What was the title of today's episode?
Oops on cameras?
Gotta guard your Moopsie.
I block with my ambassador. There we go. Yeah.
Oopsie my
No,
Moopsie.
Oopsie my Moopsie. I agree with Oopsie my Moopsie.
What was that really stupid sentence that he said? Hold on.
Oh yeah, no. We're gonna have to go. We'll have to go back and find
There
that.
were a couple of them.
If you move the behemoth, it exposes his Moopsie.
Like,
And there you
if
go,
You,
something
if
like
you take the goat, it exposes the Moopsie or something. It was just the dumbest.
And other normal sentences said in Pavillon.
All right.
It's like normal Pavillon sentences. Why not?
Well, thank you all for
you go.
indulging me in this brainstorming exercise and developing this barely playable board game.
I think it was more playable than you give it
It was
credit.
more playable than I would have
We
expected it to be.
we spent 4 hours on it.
Yeah.
I had fun, although I was a main.
Oh, I had a
so-
blast. I had a lot of fun with this. But I realized that this is an indulgent sort of thing that we should not make
it was extremely
make the norm.
It was extremely self-indulgent, but I think you're allowed to be self-indulgent.
What's happening
after,
here
like,
now?
not being-
Oh.
You won. She's the center of attention.
And then when we come back next week, will be the final adventure of your second year at Strixhaven.
Yay!
Yay.
After the other 3 Pavillon games, right?
Yeah, we're going to play 3 more Pavillon games. Thanks for playing, everybody. I'll see everybody next week.
Sweet.
Yeah.